Live with Double Trouble Thursdays 9 p.m. to midnight, Warm and Easy Friday 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., TGIF 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., also Motivation. Saturdays 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Visit our website at mixupradio.com. Go download our mobile app now.
Attention all live streamers, come and join Mixup TV live stream video website. Today we offer the best in radio video live stream, while the other streaming video platforms are hitting you with all type of copyrights claims. Mixup TV live video stream allows you 100% of live streaming with live comment box. Come and join Mixup TV live stream now. Subscribe today.
We advertise events, wedding, parties, businesses. Simple contact us by email at mixupradio@yahoo.com. We here for your businesses. Mixup Radio is the new station for your hit music and your advertising.
Advertise We Mix Up Radio today. Call us at 202-436-2109 or email us at mixupradio@yahoo.com.
Attention all new and upcoming Caribbean artists. If you feel your music is hot, just submit your song to mixupradio@yahoo.com. Make sure you donate to our Cash App at DJ CEO Cat and tune in every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. for that Keep It or Trash It show, right here on Mixup Radio for your feedback on your song. We will preview your music, and also if you donate $25, we will play the full song. We also showcase music videos. Donate $50 to get your video showcased during the live show.
Attention all musicians. If you're looking for top quality sound and mastering for your music, please contact McCoy Brand Mix and Mastering at mccoybrand@gmail.com.
What motive there, us? Everything good, my Jenna?
Rastafari, you know, so most things good though.
Up and running, my lord. You wanna give me a sheet there? Give me a sheet.
Just say a word, man. Active.
Yeah, but I'm mad with it, you know. Let me put that over there, brother. I'm like at the right time forward and this man, yo, me have the right artist for your man. I know what the right artist for your man. Who is I know? Who is I know? I know what the right artist for your man. I hear man tell you.
Brother, I don't tell you, no. My artist them there. Who is I know? Who is I know? You said my artist them.
Hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to another episode of WHTV Podcast. We're here each and every Sunday from 4 to 6. Thank you for joining us again on this hot episode. I'm here with my co-hosts, Worthy Magic and CEO. So, yeah, let's go. Let's start. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good. Wody, what's up?
Bless.
You're blessed?
What up, people?
The smiles look real today. It look like everybody kind of stress-free or something.
The sun is shining. I mean, it's not raining like that. It's not cold like that. So I'm happy.
Oh, that's what it is? Yeah, I've been through a lot.
It's Sunday, though.
Yeah.
And it's Sunday. That's right.
Sunday, cost nothing to pay attention. It's a good day to just, like, replenish yourself. Like, you know, like, start the week off nice, you know?
I almost didn't make the show because I wasn't feeling too good, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the past 2 days, you know what I mean? Headaches and stuff like that. So, but I'm working on that. I'm working on feeling better.
Yes, okay. I need you to. Yeah, man. You eating right? You eating right? How did you have any bun and cheese since last week?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this, right? I had went to New York the other day, and on the way from New York, I came through Patterson looking for bun and cheese. I still ain't had no bun and cheese. I ain't get no Easter bun and cheese, bro. I called my mom and I said, "Mom, you have bun and cheese over there?" My mom said, "I don't celebrate Easter."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know, I wasn't able to get no bun and cheese from her either.
That did match up when she said, "I don't celebrate Easter."
Yeah, well, I get it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff we out here celebrating and don't even know what the hell we celebrating. So you gotta listen to moms. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Everybody bought up the bun and cheese, Cat. That's why there was no more. Everybody bought it up. I saw something on social media last week. It was like a what do you call that? A scale. People were asking. They said, "What do you do? Or when do you stop eating bun and cheese after Easter or whatever?" So people were commenting. When do you stop eating bun and cheese?
I don't stop. But I eat bun. Well, I haven't had it in a while, but me eat bun and cheese all through the year. You know, stop.
Right. That's what was some of the answers. Some of them was like when it done.
That's my answer. When that shit finished. When it done off, that's when it done off. You feel me?
Right.
I still got a piece up there. I still got a piece up there and some cheese. I'm gonna nibble on it later. Yeah?
Oh, so you had bun and cheese then, bro? What? Damn, I should have came to you, Bodie.
You came all the way over here and even come check
I
the
know.
sauce.
I still have
right
bun.
It was no. It was an
Yeah.
in and out, and I was running on like a clock. Like I was in and out,
Oh,
and I was late. I had to get back, and I got back late, so I was trying to rush back. The only reason why I came in that in the hood is because the bun and cheese.
Yeah.
I was
And
trying
you
to.
still didn't find no
No,
bun
I
and
didn't.
cheese.
I,
Yeah,
only,
you should've-
I went to Mama's Kitchen.
Okay.
That's the only stop. That's I only made one because it's right by the highway. So I came right to Mama's Kitchen and went right back out.
Shout out to Mama's Kitchen.
Yeah,
That's
shout
a
out to
nice
Mama's
spot,
Kitchen.
man.
Yeah, they ain't had no bun and cheese though.
Man, I know.
No rice, no peas.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the news too, man. Like,
yes,
so much. We got so much to talk about today.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
know,
been a crazy week
Yeah.
with this sexual deviant shit going on all over the place, right? It's a bunch of there. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna say this. I just said this to Kerry a few minutes ago that this is turning into a talk show because no, really, because it's supposed to be a video streaming platform, but if the artist them not send the video, then we don't show the video. You understand? You know, we keep it real. It's not scripted. Everything we're saying on the show is actually happening right now.
Yeah.
We didn't practice. We didn't rehearse. Nothing. This is a full, real show. So, you know what I mean? We'll play the video if we have the video. And we have other artists' videos, like a lot of artists is where we play every week, but we want to freshen the thing some weeks. You know what I mean? So I'm play some different arts, some other artists. Yes, we'll pick a video here and there from, you know, certain artists that we select or whatever. If it's song hot or whatever, we'll showcase it again. But the goal is to showcase new artists, new videos. You know what I mean? So if no videos come in, then we just talk about what's going on in the world, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
We can hold
Exactly.
that shit down. But new artists is make sure you put your bid in and send your video to mixuptv.com at gmail.com.
No,
right?
let me carry
Hold on, let me-
hold
let me-
on.
I think I'm feeling too good. Go ahead. Rewind that thing for
All
me.
right, so it's Mix-Up TV Video at Gmail. All right, Mix-Up TV Video at Gmail. Mix-Up TV Video at Gmail. That's where you send your video in. Now, if you want to send a MP3 for us to play it, if you send a song, you have to donate to get that song played. That's a mandatory donation, $25 or up. You know what I mean? If you say, because this is not a MP3 show. If you have an MP3, you want us to play a song, or if you send a link and you want us to play that link, you got to send a donation. The donation button is right there. You could Apple Pay us too. The number is right there. For Apple Pay, you could donate to World App Radio right there. You could scan that barcode and you could send that donation in. And if you wanted to show us love for us taking our time to come on every Sunday, you know what I mean, and interact. And I know a lot of people full join the show because if we don't come on one Sunday, the phones ring. I want you guys to know that. People inquire,
That's right.
y'all coming on? What's going on? You know what I mean? So we apologize for any show, any Sunday. Remember, we human and things happen, you know what I mean? Sometimes you catch a headache or you get sick or something or whatever. Anything can happen, you know what I mean? And you can't make the show. But what I'm going to do is we're going to work on that, you know what I mean? That's why we need the audience to work with us. You know what I mean? I said?
Right.
Yes.
And Kat, just to piggyback on the other thing too, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you send the video in, you know what I'm saying? So we could, you know, help each other, you know?
Yes, and we're going to critique your video. So if your video is trash, we're going to let you know. So,
And also we got a wide span of audience, you know, like I think like 250,000 somewhere around there.
Yep.
So you know you're gonna hear your stuff around the world, you know, so especially.
Definitely.
You never know who's gonna call you. You might get booked for a show, you know.
What's the weather?
So send those videos in, call us up, Come on. We here.
Yeah, the
we
number.
got you.
The number is 848.
What's the number to call in?
It's right there on the screen. Right on the screen.
Okay.
848-480-6371. Number's right there on the screen. All right.
Okay. So everything is set up already.
Everything is set up already.
And if they want to chat, they can also go to MixUpTV.com.
MixUpTV.com, you know what I mean?
Right.
Click onto the video. The video will pop up on the website as soon as you open up the site. But if you click onto the link, it'll take you. I'm actually going to share that real quick. Let me share that. Yeah, I'm going to share that right now to Facebook and send it to a few people or whatever. I'm going to share that. So if you're on Facebook, I'm going to share this Mix Up TV live link on Facebook right now. It's on DJ
right now.
Right as we speak.
And it's not a regular site. You could go up there with no restriction or anything like that, like they got on YouTube. You go up there and just let loose on there. You know what I'm talking about? Let yourself be yourself. You know, just be free as you can be. There's no restrictions as far as copyright with music, as far as the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? You just give it to them straight like how you is. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yep. And for everybody out there that's doing music, I want to say continue doing your thing. Don't let nobody stop you. You see me, you know what I mean? I don't put age on music. I put lyrics. Right. I put lyrics on music. If your lyrics content good, and if I send my music to 10 people and 7 of them say, "Wow, I'm feeling it," it's a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 7 against 3, you know, we smart, we know the math. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So that's how I do it. And you know, if I do a song, I put it out on the majority. The majority counts. You know, let's start. You want to start the show? Because you know, I don't only on this show I do this, because I used to do the Tuesday show, and I want everybody to know that I don't do the Tuesday show anymore because I'm putting all of my time into this show. So, you know, I'm putting all my time to this show because I really enjoy working with you guys.
Same here, man. Same here.
I really enjoy working with you guys. You know,
I enjoy doing the Sunday show too. Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess we develop a chemistry. Yeah. And it's only going to get better as we go, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. So I really enjoy doing the show. That's why I pulled the plug on the Tuesday afternoon show, and I'm only doing the Sunday. And do remember this Wednesday we're doing that show at me and DJ Atomic Force. We didn't do it last week because I was under the weather last week actually, and Atomic Force called me too. He was like, "Man, I was worried about you." Shout out to DJ Johnson. He called me. He was worried too. You guys checked on me. You guys was worried. You know what I mean? So. You know what I mean?
People love you over here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Making sure you're good.
It feels so good. And it actually helps me too, because when I know people out there concerned, it motivates, it makes you want to get up and keep going, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate love it. You know, Jamaican, we always flip stuff around. I appreciate love it.
Right. I deal with hate. You can't appreciate anything. I didn't even like that, but appreciate.
Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody out there in the world that's tuned in right now. You know what I mean? Wherever you're locked in from, wherever you're watching from, if you're on mixupradio.com or worldupradio.com, click that play button. You can listen to the live audio. If you have an internet issue wherever you're at, you can't watch a video, then you can listen to the audio. Just go onto the website, worldupradio.com or mixupradio.com. Click onto that play button and listen to the audio, because we live also on audio now. And our audio is, the audio listening views, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice. Bang.
It's a lot of people listening to the audio worldwide. We're not just in one state. This is why we're telling the artists them, you know, don't be afraid.
I'm about to bring
it
up.
Send your music in, because we're not just here just on Facebook or just one platform. We're on multiple. Right now, we're live on YouTube on Mix Up TV.
That's a fact.
We're streaming on YouTube right now. So if you go to YouTube and go to Mix Up TV live show and just subscribe to that YouTube page, you catch us right there each and every Sunday. You even could watch us on mixupradio.com.
Right.
Yeah,
the whole world, Craig. Yeah, the whole world.
Yeah, we put a video player on mixupradio.com. You know what I mean? The technical team did that because the show is doing so well. So we wanted to put the video on every platform possible so people could watch us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That sounds good.
The more the better.
Go ahead, send them things in.
Yeah, send them things in. Let's give ourselves a round of applause, all right, for that, for the good work.
Oh, damn. Now, I want to say I really enjoyed the Sunday, though. It's a good start for the week when we come in and we do our thing, you know, for the 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's real refreshing. I'm glad that the
Yes.
audience like it. Big up to the audience too, yo. Salute to y'all.
Yeah,
Salute.
shout out to everybody
Yes.
that's tuned in, man, and take their time out to sit with us each and every Sunday to make sure. Say,
Absolutely.
you understand what I mean? I say, right now I'm still not feeling 100%, but the show motivates me.
Okay.
And I'm at my home studio. I'm not in the main studio. I'm at my home studio. I'm in the home studio a lot, you know what I mean? Because it's a little more comfortable. I don't have to go sit in the other studio just by myself in the big studio over there. And I can just sit home and just, that's where I'm at right now, actually.
Okay. Okay. I can tell by the background.
I think we all
Yeah.
home.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm in the pad. I'm in the pad. Relaxing. I got my toes out. You know what I'm saying? Twiddling my toes. It's Sunday. I just ate some good food, some rice and peas and curry.
Yeah.
The gourd. Nah, nice.
You cook that?
So, nah. I got, the special, the moms came and put a thing together.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing
taste
like
good.
her touch. You know?
Yeah, it's not like mom
Yeah.
cooking.
Absolutely. What you y'all cook? Y'all ate already or what?
Well,
What's going on?
I'm not cooking today. I don't even know. I don't know. I think I gotta ask the family what we gonna eat or what they want to eat. I may call my mom and see, or see if she cooked.
There you go. There you go.
I'm pretty sure she probably whipped something up. I may just stop by and grab some food from over there. I don't know.
Yeah. Nothing like a mama's touch.
No, not
Right,
like mama's
right,
stuff. Yeah.
right.
What you cooking, Carrie?
Well, I didn't have dinner yet, but for dinner we got the goat. We got the curry and the goat.
Oh, so you guys
Okay.
smoke? Okay, so let me see what I go on. Y'all spoke probably yesterday and figure out y'all
You know
both.
what?
He got curry goat too.
You know what it
Yeah.
is? My mom's and her mom's is like best friends, like frickin' frack. So I
Okay.
guess they probably did something
Their
together.
Wonder Twin powers got them. It was tingling, and they both
Right,
took the
right.
same thing.
Okay. I see what's going on. That's cool. Curry goat.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
So a
man, that
little
thing
bit
was
later
delicious.
we'll have
Big up
that.
moms for that. Big up pearls for that. That was delicious.
All right, cool. All right, so where should we start?
Where shall we start? Where you want to start?
I mean, whatever. You guys let me know. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys this week. I mean, we got so much things to talk about, and I got 2 video clips to play, but we're gonna play that probably in the next couple of minutes. But let's talk about some of the news and some of the stuff that's going on out there in the world. Shannon Sharp. Let's start with him.
Oh man,
Oh.
biggest topic right now. Shutting shit
Let's start
down.
with Shannon Sharp.
Club
Damn.
Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay.
Shay
Wow.
Shay. Wow.
Wow.
You know what though?
This big
So
baby in
what I know is going on with Shannon Sharp is that he's been accused of sexual assault and rape. Like, am I right?
Yeah, that's what the paper says.
That that's what the
Yeah, that's
paper
what the
says.
paper
So,
says.
allegedly, apparently, he was in a relationship. I don't know. I believe he's in his 50s. Does anyone know? Anyone want to confirm?
56.
He's 56.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was in a consensual relationship with
Gabby?
A little
I'm
baby.
not sure.
Just say a little baby.
Little baby.
okay, so I saw that she was 20 years old, but in other news information I saw 19. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. So,
Between
hold on.
19 and-
So she's 19 now or 20 now?
No, I think she's a little older now, but I
How
believe when
how
they
old is she now?
started,
No, anybody know how old she is now? I guess.
so this was in 2023, I believe
Oh, so
that
she
the
probably like
relationship
22 or
started.
something like that now.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she's like 22, 23 now, I believe. I'm not too sure, but I believe so. So, they were in a
She's,
consent.
Excuse me, Karen. Pardon me.
Go
I don't
ahead.
mean to cut you. She's 20 years old, OnlyFans model, right?
So she's 20
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, and her name
Wow.
was Gabrielle Gazinga.
So she was only what? 18
So-
when he
In 2013,
19.
she had to be 18.
18.
Yeah, something like that. Or
2023.
possible 17. But anyway, listen, hear me out. Let me say something real quick. Because the reason I brought this up first, because from a man's perspective, right? Shannon Sharp, I I like how he do his shows, the Shay Shay and the interviews and the Cat. And you know what though? What I noticed, Cat Williams was saying some stuff in that interview.
Yes, they showed a clip of that.
Yeah,
there,
and he was telling Shannon Sharp some things, but I guess Shannon Sharp didn't listen.
What he said? He said the big dick deviants are going down this year. Some shit like that.
Yeah, Cat Williams
and what
hilarious.
he said he don't date white women. He like them. He think they just like them like all
Because he said they're gonna
women,
bring
but
you
he not
down. They
dating
said
them.
they're gonna bring you down. But Shannon Sharp was already involved though when Cat Williams was saying that.
Right.
So it was kind of a little bit too late for Shannon, but Shannon didn't stop. He continued.
Yeah.
You understand?
And there was also a clip with Monique telling him. You seen that clip too with
Yeah, I
Monique
seen that
when
clip.
she was telling him like, yo, you just need a big fat black girl just go make your yams and rub your feet. You know what I'm saying? Give you some of that cognac that you be having, that Shay Shay cognac.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
See, I don't like to bring another black man down, but when you see a spade, you gotta call a spade, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So you on the side that he's already guilty.
No. He's
punished
guilty.
and
He's
everything?
guilty of messing. I'm gonna say a minor. She's not a minor, but you know what I'm trying to say. You're 56, right? I could see if she was 30, 35, it wouldn't look that bad. But 18, 17, even 20, that's 56. Like, come on, bro. That's crazy to me. What I'm saying is, even if he's not guilty of anything they're saying,
Right.
it still look bad for him.
Like, what are they gonna talk about? Like, I don't know.
They're gonna talk about a grown ass man messing with a little girl. Not only that,
No, I'm talking about between two of them in the conversation that they're gonna be having between Shannon Sharp and Gabrielle, is her name?
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna be talking about? It's such a big gap in between.
I
You
know.
what I'm saying?
I know.
that's crazy. And my problem with this thing is, man, at first I felt bad for him, but when the age of the young girl came out, I was like, hold up, really? Like, you're multi-millionaire, right? And there's still a lot of nice, sexy, good-looking, of age women.
But
Right.
yeah, and
Why
younger than him too.
Yeah, why you chose a 19-year-old girl?
But let me say this. This is nothing new as far as older men with younger women. This has been going on since the beginning.
Yeah,
of time.
but that's too young. I understand younger woman, but
Yeah, too
when
young.
does it become too young?
Right.
It's too much of a gap
Is it
here,
just-
bro.
Is it because white people do that shit all the time? Not saying it's right or whatever the case would be, but they don't get as much flack as they're getting if it was black. I'm just saying I had to put the race card in there a little bit because I see it goes on a lot of time with white people like Robert De Niro Jr. Like his girl is like 12. I mean, like not 12, but you know.
But yes, it does go on in the white race as well. And it goes on, but I think for me, what I think as a black man, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. There was another I can't remember his name, but I saw him on social media and he was saying that
Umar
he's
Johnson,
gonna,
Dr. Umar Johnson, you're probably talking about.
yeah, that was him.
Oh,
he was
nobody.
Yeah.
standing with Shannon Sharp because and you don't want to see
No,
the
he said
downfall
he
of
said that at first, but
Mm-hmm.
when Shannon Sharp offered 10 million, let's talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Why you offering 10 million if you're not guilty or nothing? That don't even sound right.
Yeah, because I'm never gonna offer.
I'm not offering a
I'm never gonna
dollar.
offer nothing
I'm not offering a
if I'm not
dollar to
guilty,
anybody
you know what I'm
that
saying?
But I don't think it's about not being guilty or not because they did say that it was a consensual relationship. The woman even said that as well.
and he said that himself.
And
So-
she said that too.
Yeah.
So I guess he's just offering the money to try to make this go away. You know what I'm
Okay, I
saying?
get you. Got you.
Yeah, because he has
You know why?
other things
You know
he's
why?
trying to do.
You know why? Because he's guilty of messing with a little girl. He's trying
She's
to.
not a
That's
little
what.
girl. Come on, don't
Well,
say that.
No, it's a
guys.
little girl,
back-
man.
It's back.
Yeah,
It's backlash
18.
What other
on
reason?
him.
I'm saying though, if he's
They
not,
said 18
if
is
he's
the-
not
is the
guilty,
age, right?
if he's not guilty of whatever rape or whatever they saying, right? The crime. What exactly is he offering $10 million for? To keep what quiet? I promise you, if this lady was like in her
the
30,
name.
no,
Drag him in the mud.
if this lady was in her 30, he would not offer $10 million. He offered $10 million to hide the fact that he's messing with a little girl. That's why he's trying to offer $10 million. If he's not guilty of anything else, because it doesn't make sense. Think about it. He don't make no kind of sense.
I think it's what celebrities do when they're in a hot situation. Like, I need to make this go away. I think even if it was a 30-year-old or whatever, he has business deals. He just stepped down from
ESPN.
What is it?
ESPN.
He just stepped down from ESPN.
I think he found out he was about to get fired, sister.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he heard from the grapevine, so to make it look good, I'm gonna step down.
But I think they did it. I think they did it like this, as far as that goes. They let him say, I'm stepping down, but they did not fire him just in case he's still hot on the YouTube section.
Listen,
bro,
listen.
He's gonna sweep that shit on the table. But that shit happened before.
I got news for y'all.
What's that?
The minute her age came out, Disney was done with him, and Disney owned ESPN. That's why I said Disney. They was finished with him. He was not going back on ESPN after that, because it doesn't look good for ESPN. You understand what I'm trying to say? To allow a 56-year-old man that's having sex with a 19-year-old. That doesn't even look right. So it's a reputation thing. So they was gonna let him go anyway. He wasn't.
I don't think it's the age. I think it was just the allegation.
No.
Can't ship it off the age, but I think it's more of the allegation. Rape is serious.
No. You can't
a football coach. What's his name? That used to be the Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got a little young.
He's in his 80s. He's in his 80s, and his girlfriend is 20. I believe she's 22, 20 something
and
years old.
And they say nothing about that.
No, because she's an adult. She's an adult, and and I think with the Shannon Sharp thing, he's a freak. You don't mind me saying. I'm gonna just let you know. He's a freak. Yeah. So she's an OnlyFans persona model kind of person. So they did some kinky things, and she had recorded it. So I believe also that's where
she was setting him up from the door then.
Huh?
Listen, she's an OnlyFan. You know what OnlyFan is? I don't really know. I've never.
Yes.
Hold on.
She was lining that nigga up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
he like
was.
She been setting him up. Listen.
Oh, from the gym, she was lining him up.
Yeah.
She probably got a pimp that was like, yo, nah, 10 million. No, we don't want the 10 million. Let's get 20.
Yeah.
I need my shit.
Yeah.
She wants 50.
No, I'm just saying, nigga was like, 10 million is my shit.
Look, I've never. What is OnlyFan? I've never been an OnlyFan. I was asking someone what it is, and from the description they gave me, Shannon Sharp should not be surprised, because she's on OnlyFans showing her goodies to everybody and making money. So she's about money for selling goodies. I think she said 25,000 a cheek or something like that, right?
25,000 a cheek. Come on.
Just to show a cheek?
I don't know what she meant by that, but it's out there. If you look it up, she said 20. Actually, it's
25 a cheek. Hold on, let's stay on this for a little bit. 25 a cheek, my guy?
Not $25, 25,000.
25K, my bad. 25K a cheek. Nigga, I ain't never seen no goddamn. I ain't never. yo, body plus pussy equal and fuck.
Yeah. That's crazy though. I don't know what type of cheek she got that worth 25,000 a piece.
I don't know, but people pay it.
Keep that shit over there. That shit's crazy.
People like Shannon Sharp make it bad for other people.
Them trick ass niggas over this month.
Yeah, but she's an OnlyFans, and from what OnlyFans is kind of a porn type of thing, right? I've never been on there. I've never been on there, so I don't really know what it's about. But if you sell certain stuff, you show your ass, you show everything to make money.
Yeah.
No, you can do whatever. Because I've seen some girls that.
What does Shannon expect from a 19-year-old girl that's on that type of platform? he should not be surprised.
He expected love from a snow bunny.
You know, but what people got to understand, or you know, if you're wealthy, you got to watch out. I mean, people tell you this all the time. There was a video of a basketball player, and they were at a game. I think I'm not sure like his status, if he's in the NBA, up and coming to be in the NBA, but he was sitting next to some girl, and then you see later on his mom comes and sits in between them. You see that? So you know, your mom's been telling you, like, you know, you gotta watch out. These girls, they this, and you know, if you don't listen, you're gonna get burned. You know, also that happened to what's his name? That really good actor. He's black.
The one that ran out the car. He ran out the car.
He was in. What was he in? I can't remember his name right now.
Michael B. J. White?
No, not Michael B. Jordan. The other guy.
The light skin one?
I chipped his name all up, right?
It'll come to me.
All right.
But he was very up and coming. He's a great actor. Young black, Jonathan Major is his name.
Major, there you go.
Yeah.
Major.
He was doing great. He was in the Avengers movie, Marvel movies.
Right.
He was coming up. He was with the Snow Bunny relationship. She accused him of beating her up, all sorts of stuff. Took him to trial. He lost so many endorsements, so many. He had to build himself back up. He's not even.
He's a black actor.
Yeah.
Yes, and very good.
They're taking down. They're trying to take.
He played. What is that? Apollo. Not Creed.
Yes, he was in the movie with Michael B. Jordan. It's the Creed, like Creed 3 or something.
What's his name?
Jonathan Major.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. I know
he met with Kerry Washington now.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Megan Good.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah. But what we got to
pay? He went and got him a black girl after all that.
Yeah, so
he learned.
Dr. Umar Johnson always says, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Right.
You know, I'll be watching. Is a clip here and there. You go off the chain sometime, but listen.
He's a knowledgeable person.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable. He's saying, and what he's saying is 100% accurate. These and I'm not racist. I got white friends, but I call a spade when a spade. These snow bunnies that's trying to take down the wealthy black man. I think they're working for somebody else. And then one thing we have to pay attention to. You know, a lot of these multimillionaires sold their soul too, and there's a price you have to pay at the end. So when you see a lot of them going down like that, that's that price.
Oh, the ritual.
That's what Cat Williams said.
Yeah, you know what I mean? A lot of them sold their soul, so they, you know, when they sell their soul, it didn't tell them when they got to pay that price. It just pop up on them.
So let me put this angle in too, right? Because I was looking at it, and because it's all over the place, it's just hard to miss, right? So there was another thing that came up with Stephen A. Smith and Shaq. They were saying that they set him up because he was getting so much
Shaq paid. They said Shaq paid for information on Shannon because they have some beef going on, right? I don't believe that though.
You don't believe that? Right?
No, I don't believe that. People put a lot of stuff out there. So. You know what I mean? People put a lot of stuff out there after things blow up. Then they try to find something to get views and clicks. It's all about views and clicks because mind you, this clickbait. Because a lot of people make money off that, you know.
Oh, right.
So it's a money
game. The Wild Wild West.
It's a money game.
So you saying that people are saying that Shaquille O'Neal has something to do with this? Yeah, I don't believe that either. Shaquille O'Neal, you know, I don't think he's messy like that. I don't think
he have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, well, so I think they're coming over to ESPN now. I think they're coming over to ESPN. Him,
Shaq and them, and Charles and them.
Yeah, Charles Oakley. You know what I'm saying?
Charles Barkley.
Damn, I'm chipping shit up.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. Pardon me before they kill me. Charles Barkley, they all go into ESPN. You know what I'm saying? So now I think they're saying the whole conspiracy goal. They're trying to get him out the way because he got too much clout. Plus, he also had like $100 million deal coming up.
Yeah.
So it's just so ironic that this shit happened all at this time, and you know.
Exactly. And from the recorded conversations that we all heard, to me it just sounded like she said something, and she wait for him, like, cause you know when you in an argument, right, with your, you just going. You're not stopping or nothing.
Right.
But I feel like she was, she said something and then it's pause. Let's wait for his reaction and let him say everything. Don't interrupt. And then you do it. It's on shaky. It's on shaky.
But they also had this BSM thing going on before, right? Where he choke her, smack her, whatever. Slave player, whatever they got going on over there.
Yeah, slave. Who we talking about? Is that? He's crazy.
Who we talking about right now?
The Shannon Sharpe. They had a little weird relationship going on. I don't know. I won't say weird, but like kinky, freaky shit.
He has some fetishes.
Right. And plus, she's also the model, so for the OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? You see her on OnlyFans? You see how she looked before, Karen?
Yeah, I see what she looked like. Let me ask
you. A regular white girl.
Yes, a regular. And she don't look like she worth no 25K or no damn cheap. But anyway,
nigga, please.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. I think this phone conversation was altered though. The one that because it's too much gap in between, like a silence in between. Like they take pieces and put it together to make it sound.
Right.
Way. But I'm going to play that clip real quick. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Playing talk.
That's sexual talk. That ain't really
right. That don't sound like no.
They're just blowing it up, you know what I mean? And that the attorney, what's his name? I forgot. Bugsby.
Oh, I was thinking about that he is no good. He is.
He's a money cow. He's a money cow.
Yeah, that again makes it not
taint, right?
sound a little tainted, right? Because he ain't learned from Jay-Z. Jay-Z's was not playing with him.
Jay-Z's pretty smart though. He's smarter than a lot of these guys. Yeah, Jay-Z's smart. That's why you can't really touch Jay-Z, you know what I mean, like that. He's not stupid like Shannon. Shannon is dumb. I wouldn't trust Shannon around my daughter.
Nah.
My daughter's 16. She's 16, but she looked like she in her 20s. I wouldn't trust Shannon around her because if you, I'm sorry, Shannon. I got to call it like it is, but I'm not even sorry. I'm not even gonna say that. You know, I'm not gonna be sorry. I'm just saying, bro, you gotta do better than that because you reflect. You're a black man, bro. It's a reflection of us. And if you move like that as a figure, you understand that doesn't make us look good, bro. What are you thinking about?
But like if I take it to a personal level and somebody I have a daughter that somebody come home and he's 56 and she's like 22, oh, we gotta scrap, nigga. We gonna see the hands of God.
Oh, I don't care how big.
My nigga, I'm moving furniture and all that shit.
I don't care how big Shannon think he is. There's stuff.
I'm sliding that.
There's stuff in this world that's made to chop big niggas down.
This snow bunnies
Yeah.
chop
Snow
them
bunny
down.
chop niggas
You want to
down.
chop them down? You send the snow bunnies for it.
Hey, I just said it's snow bunny. Damn. I'm
That's
glad I
a
got a
good one.
snowmobile. I'm glad I got a snowmobile.
That's a good one.
Okay, so since we're on the subject of this, Diddy's trial is coming up.
Oh, you got a date?
May 5th. May 5th.
Oh, shit, that's
The
next week.
trial is starting. They said they're gonna the first few days it's gonna be the jury selection.
Right.
And then the trial is gonna start. In recent news, him and his legal team, they've been trying to prevent the Cassidy tape from being played in court.
Yeah.
Because they claim that it was altered. CNN, because I think CNN is the one who got
Yeah, but
the
you
tape.
can't. You can't alter that. He put his hands on her. It's clear. That's they no altering in that. But I get why. I don't think they should play. I'm gonna tell you why they shouldn't play it.
They didn't even charge him with that charge.
No, they ain't
That's
charge
not
him
the
with
charge
that. But
he's
I'm
under.
gonna tell you why they
It's not
should.
the charge he's under.
I'm gonna tell you why they should not.
That wouldn't
play-
make sense.
I'm gonna tell you why they should not play that tape. Right. I'm
Mhm.
not condoning what Diddy did, but it happened
No.
so
Absolutely
long,
not.
and the fact that Cassie waited till so long to really actually pursue whatever she's pursuing, and she got paid already, right? And
Right.
I think it's statute, the statutes of whatever.
Statute of limitations.
I think this passes. So I don't think they should play that because he didn't get charged for that. No, if he was charged for that, then I understand they'll play it. But he didn't get charged.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I
Okay.
don't think they should play that if he's not charged for that.
Okay, I agree with that. You guys just brought that to my attention that he wasn't, charged for it. So why? So that's fair. That's fair. Though, Wordy Magic, you was about to say something?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna look up his charges real quick just to make sure.
I think it's like racketeering,
and sex trafficking.
sex trafficking. Ugh, terrible.
The sex trafficking part, but you know what I learned? If you're a mogul, right? Like a mogul, am I saying it right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
multiple.
multiple,
And you're a multimillionaire and you got a girl that live in California, you in New Jersey, and you pay for her to come from California to New Jersey to have sex with her. That's sex trafficking.
Yeah,
That's what I found out.
That's called the Freeman Act, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with Jack Johnson when they was trying to get Jack Johnson trapped down, the boxer. You know the boxer Jack Johnson when they were trying to get him trapped him.
Yeah.
He was saying they used that as the Mann Act to like say that he was transporting a prostitute around.
I think
And
that's
so they used that as a crutch to try to like
If
get
that-
everybody they could. So there's something that play right there. But one thing I want to say, Kat, don't mean to cut you, then you can go right quick.
Good.
I don't know how you get racketeering with one person. I don't understand.
He the only one.
Yeah, that's right. I think they're gonna
I
throw
don't get that.
They're gonna,
Racketeering, originally came from with the mafia up in New
You know
York
why?
when they used to use.
You know why? Because
What's that?
a lot of the other people that's involved in that are very, very powerful. They're bigger than Puffy, and they're not black. And they run the court system because a lot of very important people was in them parties that you're never going to hear about because they're the one that's taking Diddy down.
They're the one that's yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So
That's-
it's a cobra attacking a cobra. That's what's going on here. So you're never
Yeah.
going to hear about them. And Diddy better be, I'm surprised he's still alive, actually.
What's his nigga name? When he was trying to sue Dion, what's his name? He's a distributor for the liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
I'm
was saying
surprised
that
they
he
ain't try to
did-
take him
did-
out in that prison system.
Yeah.
I hope they don't. I'm not wishing death and Diddy. I'm just saying the stuff he caught up in and the people I think is involved in that's trying to take him down. We don't know if he I mean, I guess you're guilty if the public look at you certain way and whatever they put out, it makes you
Right.
guilty. Or
And that's
you
the
look
thing.
guilty.
That's a good point,
that's
Kat.
sad, bro.
I don't mean to cut you. That's the thing right there. I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because they put it all over the place and plaster. Whether it should be what is it, innocent till proven guilty, right?
No, you're guilty
So what
till
they
proven
do is
innocent.
They try to get the public opinion first to get you guilty. By the time you pick 12 jurors, then they already tainted with the news that's all over the place.
That's
they
what
spread
happened.
it so
That's
much.
what happened to OJ. You know, they tried to make him guilty, and then he got found not guilty, and it seems as if he never got found not guilty. Because how you get found not guilty on charges, but still got sued?
Yeah,
They sued OJ after he got found not guilty. I don't understand how that's possible.
Who sued him? The family?
I think so. I think so. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, don't quote me on it, but I think the family still was able to sue.
Well, you can sue anybody in America. I mean, I can
Yeah,
sue
but I'm
anybody.
saying what is the grounds of suing someone though? If he go into trial for murdering
Nigga, I
a
can
family
sue you
member
right now.
and they found him not guilty in the court of law, how the hell the family still able to sue the person?
What do they call it? It's like emotional distress and
but if
you know
listen,
there's like little.
he got found not guilty, so they cannot put emotional distress on him.
Right, because it ain't my fault. I just got found not guilty.
The court said he's not guilty, so he didn't
Right,
put them
that
through
makes
no
sense.
goddamn emotional stress if he didn't do it. You understand what I'm
Well,
trying
they
to
got
say?
that nigga wrapped up. Well, I think that's a regular play that they do. They charge when they charge you, or before they even charge you, they get the public opinion to go against it. Then they charge you, because the same thing they did with Puff too. Before he wasn't even charged with anything, they put out the Cassie tape and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So that way they had the public behind them. I think that's kind of like a psyop. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way. Because nobody's mad at the nigga for being gay or whatever he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about what you do in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing it, you know, with consent. You know what I'm saying? So
But you don't see a 19-year-old coming forward saying Puffy did stuff to her.
Oh, you saw a little girl younger than that.
Yes, but Puffy ain't come by and talk about it was consensual. Admitting that
he can't say.
No, listen. Let's stay right here. Let's not go all over the place. I'm just trying to make a point here. I'm just trying to make
18 means you could get
Shannon
beat.
Sharp admitted to boning that little girl.
Cat. Hold on, Cat. You're making it sound crazy.
18 years old. 18 years
Right.
old.
Yeah, but she's still
you're making it sound crazy. Come on now.
You know why I speak like this? Because I have a
Niggas do for
daughter.
defamation.
I have a daughter. She's about to be 17, right? And it's not okay for a 56-year-old to be sexing a 19-year-old. I don't care if she grown or, I mean, damn, bro. She can't even go in a liquor store and buy liquor.
Damn. Jesus. Yo, but to your point, Cat, a human brain doesn't develop until it's 25. Like, you see,
Exactly.
Still had a little
Okay,
soft
so you're
spot.
agreeing with me. You're agreeing with what I'm saying then.
In a sense, yes.
That's all I'm saying. Like, you know,
I told
it
you, if a
looks
nigga like
really
56
bad.
ton of my house,
It looks
I'm
really
clapping
bad.
on you.
And I usually don't like to chop my own black people down, but we're not perfect either. You understand? Not because we're black doesn't mean we're perfect.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You
Say no,
follow
get along shit.
Well.
If you're fucked up, you're fucked up. Because I know I'll be fucked
Yeah,
up.
like I said, I wouldn't trust him around my
They don't
daughter,
fuck
bro.
up.
I would not trust that man around my daughter. I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
I don't trust no man around my daughter. To tell you the truth.
I get it, but
Just,
especially
niggas is different. You know what niggas be playing. Come on now.
And it's the money, and you with money you get power. You start getting access to things, and people are saying yes to you. So you know it starts to feel normal. Like there's women always. Oh. So these things they become normal to these people, and maybe everybody's doing it, so then it's like, hey, why can't I, you know what I mean? So
And that's how you end.
I just hope I'm open you guys are not defending Shannon in no form of way.
I'm not the
Because I kept saying
I
I kept saying a 56-year-old should not be sexing a 19-year-old, and you guys was, well, she grown, like you.
But you don't want to say that she's a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a minor, but she's not a minor.
You're still a little girl if you can't go in a liquor store and buy
I
you
just
some
told you 25
liquor.
years before.
So I'm gonna say, you know, she has an OnlyFans, so she's been doing and doing
So I
and
guess
doing.
you got to
And
be 18 and older to be an OnlyFans, unless she lied about her age on there. Because if she did lie about her, if you got to be 21, they should ban her from it now. But if
right.
she's still on there currently, that means
And
18 and over.
where's her family? Where's her parents? Where's
It's not
her
illegal,
moral
you know. Don't get me
compass?
wrong, you know. It's not illegal if Shannon was born in a 19-year-old. That's not illegal.
Right.
But a
So
person.
let's not crucify him for that. Let's crucify him for what? What we could crucify him for?
Let me ask you guys.
I'm not crucifying him for anything. Just for messing with the white bunnies.
Just for the bunny.
Getting you
Just
in
for the, you
trouble.
cruising for the bunny. I get it.
Cause no, it's like it never fails. It never fails. I got a little light something too. I had babies by a light something. You know what I'm saying? But it never fails.
But she not white though.
Nah, she's Spanish. But she in the room they would give her they would give her pie before she give me nigga pie. Before I get the nigga pie, I had to go to the nigga pie instead of the white pie. If we're in the same room. Right? She's like, this is something that happens all the time. I think they set him up though. I think they set him up.
They set him up.
Yeah, I think it was a cash grab.
He better get a million.
And that's my other thing too. You're too fucking old to even not know. Because if you listen to the conversation that they're having before, like she was manipulating the shit out of him, and he acted like he manipulating her.
Because he's listen.
And he's too old. You're 56. You're too old to fall for little games. You should have seen some red flags coming out of there somewhere. Like even when she paused, like I don't want to be choked. I'm like, I'll call you later.
All right,
he over there on the phone.
King Wordy. All right. So let's speak. We're gonna speak real quick, right?
Right.
What most men think with, they don't think with their brain, bro.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't trust
that's
nobody.
Exactly what Shannon doing. He's thinking with his dick. Pause.
He's lower.
He's not thinking with his brain.
His lower self.
Pause. That's what he thinking with. You feel me? Doesn't mean if you're on big time TV screen, doesn't mean you got it all up here.
Right.
And you know what? Also, I don't believe this is his first time around.
Oh no.
Snow Bunny, 18,
no.
19.
Even if it
ain't,
he's attractive to real young girls. He's attractive to. Maybe they're more fun. Let me talk to my older woman now. I'm gonna blame some of you guys for how you guys are. I'm gonna blame some of you guys.
Well.
I'm telling no. Let me speak for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna blame some of you older women. When I mean older, I'm talking about 30 and over. You understand what I'm trying to say? Some of you guys is not there for y'all men like y'all supposed to. Y'all dead like it's fucking cemetery. You get what I'm trying to say? And the younger girls is more exciting to the older guys because they seem, I don't know if they got more energy or they involved in the younger things that's going on. And you guys have to turn that shit around to help people like Shannon. You understand? I'm going to call it like it is. Some of y'all older women, need to really, some of y'all older women should try OnlyFans then.
they on there.
Oh, they on that shit.
They on there.
Okay.
Not subscribe.
You guys understand what I'm trying to say though, right?
Yeah. The responsibility of the woman.
Let me speak to my black sisters now.
All right, damn, okay.
Treat y'all men better. Stop acting like y'all don't need the black men. Okay? I'm talking for the ones that act like that. You got some black women out there that will knock a snow bunny head off for their brother. You understand what I'm trying to say? For the ones, the majority count. Like the ones that's not there for your man like that, you wonder why they go to the snow bunny. If they, you know what I mean? Because the snow bunny, I don't know, from what I'm hearing, is easier to deal with. You understand? In some sense. Listen, some people are going to be upset about what I'm saying.
Okay,
hold on, Karen, because I know where you're going. Is it an age thing or is it color? What are you talking about? The age part or the color part?
It's a mental. I'm talking about the mental part.
Because you said two things. All right, go ahead.
I'm talking about the mentality right now.
You said 30 and older.
Yeah.
And then you went to the females, then you went to the black females specifically.
Yeah, I'm talking to the black females, my black sisters right now. You know what I mean? Be more likable in the household.
Rub my back, baby.
And stop nagging so goddamn much. Ying, 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 ying. Man don't like
Oh
that.
my God. Yo, Cat had something to say.
Man will go to a Snow Bunny because I'm not saying Snow Bunny don't nag, but they don't nag as much as our own client. We nag too goddamn much. Like, listen, stop driving the man nuts.
Nigga already had to fight the world and come home and have to fight this house. That's crazy.
Exactly what I'm trying to say.
Okay, man.
Let's hear what Kat gotta say.
I'm gonna have to stop you now and let me
No. Who the cap fit, let them wear it. I'm talking about the black female that are like that. The ones that's not like that.
Just if the shoe fit.
If the shoes fit, let them wear it. So anyone take offense to this, I'm talking to you.
I cheat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna speak on all levels here, all of them for all levels. When you say I'm gonna first talk about you're saying what did you say to be more to the what? What did you say about
be
that?
more all right, be more sexual, be more communicate.
So,
listen.
Feminine energy.
Be more feminine. Be more feminine. What I should say. That's the word. Thank you.
So is there children involved in this household? I'm just saying, is there children?
I'm speaking
involved?
in general. Listen, we're not.
Is the woman going to work herself? Did she just have to go out there and fight the whole world as well, and then come home and clean up and take care of the kids and doing all this? Is the man? Is he doing his part too? Are you expect for just come home, kick up your foot, drink a beer while she come home too, and she have to cook? Take care of the kids.
No, we're not talking about that. No, we're not talking about that. That sounds like some personal stuff right there.
That's teamwork. We got teamwork.
That sounds like some personal stuff right there.
Nah, if it's one-sided, then it's fucked up.
All right. So hold on. I got two guys here. What I'm gonna let you guys know is don't try to come for me every time I'm talking in general, and I'm talking as a woman. There's no personal.
We're not
there's
coming
no
for
personal nothing here. Over here, so everything fine.
All right.
But I'm gonna speak on just being a woman, just dealing with the ins and out of life, ins and out of a relationship. I'm gonna talk about that stuff too.
Let me answer your question. I'm gonna answer.
Fair enough.
No, you'll get cleared out. We're not coming for you.
Did.
Just
you
want you to know
tried
that.
a little, so I'm here for it. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen.
Yes.
If we both have a job and we both go out to work and we both come home, right? And we both tired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some women, men too, sometimes, but I'm speaking of women right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just have this mentality she don't have to be there for you. You understand?
You talking about emotionally,
yeah, emotionally and sexually and all that.
We're not talking about tangible. We're talking about emotionally,
sexually, all of the above. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
They said happy wife, happy life. But if you're not making a path for your husband to make you happy, then you'll never be happy.
Right, and that's true, but where is it coming from though? Are these women they just born like
no
this?
entitlement?
They wake up like this, like.
There's a new breed of niggas right now. There's a new breed of niggas. Like, all right, so both of y'all not in the dating scene right now, right? So both of y'all not in the dating scene. This shit is horrible, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This shit is horrible. You can't even, you know that back in the day, you walk up to a girl and talk sweet to her and give her, you can't even do that. Bite your head off real quick. You feel what I'm saying? You're coming from sweet, now you're too soft, right? You know what I'm saying? And now when you start choking, that's when you get the Shannon Sharp charges. I just had to put that in there. I'm sorry.
One thing I do know, there's a lot of guys out here in this world that's there for their woman more than their woman there for them.
No, that's a whole fact. We see that from Remy Martin and Papoose.
Because femininity, the feminine part of woman is like it's leaving. They're too masculine.
Ouch.
They're too masculine. You gotta go back to femininity.
I don't believe that. There's and there's this stigma on black woman. She's too hard. She's too this. But
no, Latinos too. No, yeah, it's American. It's an American thing. It's an American thing.
It probably is. I agree with that part.
It's an American. It's not even a colorism. It's just an American thing right now.
Because if you go to some countries, even Africa or Jamaica and stuff, you get treated better from a woman to the man. So it's probably
they still sneaky though. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, for the most part,
I'm talking about for the majority. The majority I'm talking about. I love my black woman. I love women in general. I'm just saying the feminine part should be there all the time. Let a man be a man and you be a woman, and everything will be fine.
That's a good point you just bring. I think that's what the dynamics is a little twisted right now. I think that the hands that's over everything else with the programming, the TV, the social media, all these little stuff outside. Because it has to be like a 50-year expansion of what happened. You feel me? Ever since the feminist movement and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where we started separated from each other, right? Because I like history and I do a little bit of deep dive sometimes. And through history, you could tell the future. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I see where the cloth started ripping apart from the home around there. And then, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we got right now, where, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Nobody knows their role no more.
Yeah.
Maybe then you could blame it on that, because I just don't believe that I understand what you guys are saying. It's a different generation, yada yada yada. But I just don't believe that the woman is just being hard for no reason. It must be a reason. Like maybe her upcoming from seeing what her parents did, what her mother went through. What was it? The whole sending black men to jail in what was it, the 80s, low 90s thing. So the woman, when that was happening, she had to be the man and the woman. So then you raising your daughter to, she has to be the man and the woman to whatever. So I think it's like a stigma of maybe a lot of trauma that's happened. Why they're like this, so maybe the man must be a little bit more understanding of that, and maybe try to, I'm gonna always speak up for my women and represent, because I believe women always they're behind the man, them always do this when the man down and not do this, them have to pick up and they do it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we should be a little bit more understanding of that. Maybe we should have more communication. Maybe people should start, speaking out and go to church, speak to your pastor, speak to your therapist, something, and try to work it out instead of just always, oh no, you're too tough, you're too this. No, man, go to the snow bunny. No, let's try to work on it. Let's try to work on it. Help me, and so I can help you, All
right. So for the stay-at-home woman, let's talk about the stay-at-home woman. All right.
Because a different category.
This comes from most of the stay-at-home woman, the woman that the guy go out to work and they home. I know they have a job too, they gotta take care of the kids and whatever. But you gotta make that home feel welcome for that guy whenever he get beat up out there in the world and come home. You understand what I'm trying to say? And stop. This is another thing. If you're in a relationship or you're married, hang out with married women, a woman that's in a relationship. The ones that's not in a relationship, that got nothing good to say about men, that's where you get that attitude from too. You sit home and you have a conversation with them. When your man come home, you're thinking whatever the bad stuff they have to say about guy. You're looking at your man that way, and then that automatically a reaction. For every action, there's a reaction, You understand what I'm trying to say? You start giving that reaction to your man when he don't even deserve that. So be careful who you hang out with. If you're in a relationship, find people that's in relationship that have good things to say about relationship to hang with. So your mental could be good. You understand what I'm trying to say? If you're a married woman, you could hang out with women that's in a relationship or hang out with other married women. Stop finding single women out there and got nothing good to say about men.
I got a question for y'all real quick. In a relationship, who's responsible for your happiness?
Yourself.
All right. And you share it with the other person, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you're not happy, if you're not
if you ain't happy,
stable,
you can't make nobody else happy.
You can't make somebody else happy, or you gotta start from within. Okay?
That's the magic.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, listen, we over the hour. We 5 minutes over the hour. We gotta go to the top of the hour news break. You know what I mean? And then after we come off the news break, we're gonna play a video. We haven't played a video all day. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
we just chit chat for an hour. That's nice.
Yeah, but it was very important what we was talking about. We hit some valid point. We're going to the news break, right? Let me find this news clip real quick because you did send it to me.
Yes. And I just want to remind everyone that you're listening to WHTV podcasts each and every Sunday from 4 to 6. This is where we're at. Send in your videos, call us up. Let us know what you're thinking about the conversation we just had. 848-480-6371.
All right, here we go.
And welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, as the mystery deepens about the poultry container that washed ashore a beach in Helter St. Catherine over the weekend, the JDF Coast Guard is finally providing answers.
The Coast Guard is insisting that it was notified as soon as the container fell overboard. However, according to maritime law, little could have been done to retrieve it before it washed ashore.
Kalisha Williams has the story.
There have been more questions than answers since this chicken container washed up on a beach in Sand Hills, Helter St. Catherine over the weekend. All the authorities revealed was that the ship was en route to the Cayman Islands when the container fell and warned Jamaicans not to consume the product. Now, after days of several theories, answers from the JDF Coast Guard. First, when did the container fall overboard?
Once cargo vessels are entering any port or harbor or traversing in our maritime space, then they have to notify Shipping and Port Authority. Once the situation with the container developed, which is an unplanned incident, the container fell overboard on and around Friday evening.
That was Friday, March 30, so it took about a week to travel to the Helter coastline. Speaking on TVJ's Smile Jamaica program today, Lieutenant Commander Miguel Ferguson said all the protocols were activated as soon as the ship informed the Coast Guard that the container fell from the vessel. First, they alerted the other shipping vessels in the area to prevent collisions with the container. And he confirmed that the Coast Guard knew exactly what was in the container.
With all containers, Neville, I would indicate that the container number and the manifest for the Port Authority will indicate to you what's in the container. So the container was indicated to have a poultry within the container, which was known to the authorities through the manifest.
Also, was there a way to know where the container would end up?
For the equatorial current that surrounds Jamaica, there's a particular drift generally to the west or southwesterly direction. So once the container fell overboard in the respective area, the understanding is that eventually it would wash westerly.
So if they knew where the container would end up, how did the residents get to the container before the authorities could secure it? Lieutenant Commander Ferguson said it is not the Coast Guard's duty to retrieve lost containers. However,
in this instance, as we were doing our response mechanism, as it's unfortunate that the response of the public outpaced the relevant agency to
which is my
respond
question, sir.
to
Why?
secure.
But why? That's my question.
It may.
Okay.
Chicken washed up. Free chicken washed up on the shore.
Free chicken.
Well, the people them out there suffer. Some people out there suffer. Them deserve that thing, and they want some chicken. Them probably a fry past some chicken right now.
Yeah.
Is it chicken though? Is it chicken?
It's not. That's not what it is.
It's chicken, but is it chicken?
Well, I
don't know.
But when this news first came about, I was just worried, like where did it come from? Like, did they trying to do something, Bill Gates back or something? I don't know.
Right.
But it feels good to know that it just fell off a ship that was en route to deliver some produce somewhere, and the people can get some free chicken.
Okay.
To me.
Okay.
What?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. Yo, when they do shit like that, we always get fucked in the end. You know what I'm saying? When they do shit like that.
Well, the audio also mentioned that things fall off cargo ships often, like multiple times within the year. It was just that the first time it happened, in the transition way of Jamaica, and then it washed up to shore. But for a thinking mind, this is plausible, right? Wouldn't you say? Or no, you're saying no?
It's a possibility that could happen, right? There's a lot of stuff that always wash up on the shore of Jamaica, from drugs to different, different shit. Because that route right there that they take, like he said, they're going eastern, right, and then they're going western. The tide will take it back to the shore, right? But for me, I'm a little nervous about it, right? Because they said do not eat the containers, the stuff in the containers.
They said don't eat it, but all them people took all them bags. They're about to go cook that.
Yes, they did.
They're about to go stew it. They're about to curry it.
Sell it. I saw social media clips of people frying up that chicken, talking about they don't know what they talking about. Chicken tastes good.
But my thing is like, where is it coming from though? Right? That's the biggest thing, because there's a lot of experimentation going on nowadays. Like
it was a bunch of containers in the water too. It wasn't one container, there's a few containers in the water.
I seen like two or something like that. One on shore.
They said it was en route to one of those other islands, I believe.
So they just dropped. You think they dropped them off purposely, or?
It could be an experiment. I don't know. It's a whole lot of questions to go. But me personally, I don't know, because I don't know where it's coming from. It could have came from a lab. It could have came from anything. Even though we're eating lab food right now as we speak, because even in the fruits right now, anyway, right? You know what I'm saying?
Some of the fruits don't even have seed.
Yo, don't even have seeds. Say it again.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That's crazy.
So I don't know. Maybe they trying something, because they be trying shit. Because we just got some oil over there, right? So they just gonna knock a couple people off. Make it lighter for the fight. I don't know. I'm just putting on my little 10-foot Kofi hat right now.
At first, that was my concern. But this video, listen. I guess we gotta wait and see if anybody is gonna grow an extra leg or just drop down. I guess we gotta wait and see what happens with the people who ate the chicken.
You can grow an extra arm, an ear by your neck.
Right.
What you think, Kat? What you think?
I don't even know what to think about that. Y'all got some valid point. You know what I mean? It's just weird how, if the container, maybe it was too many containers on a ship and it just fell off.
Hit that corner. No, stuff happens like that all the time, man. All the time.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the first time that food fell off over there. And didn't we just have a chicken shortage a couple years ago? Where they get all them damn birds from right now? I just want to know.
I don't know. All right. In that case, let's get into a video. This Seal Cat right here, I have a little video clip from this song. We put the song out, and then we remixed the song because a lot of feedback came back that we should get it mixed properly, and I got it mixed and did a video clip, right? This is for the ladies right here, right? The boy DJ Seal Cat. Let's go.
Here we go.
Hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty. A long time, man, I pray you. trip all over the world. You're my shorty, you're my baby, I want you, girl. Hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty, a long time man I pray you. Sure, hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty, a long time man I pray you. Sure, shorty, you're my queen, you're so beauty, beauty queen. I wanna take you round the world. You're my baby, pretty girl. I love you, lady, you're my queen. You're my wifey, pretty thing. I wouldn't trade you out this world. I give you diamonds, give you pearl. Hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty, a long time man I pray you. Sure, hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty, a long time man I pray you. Sure, ever since I laid my eyes on you, girl, I wanna buy you diamonds, I wanna buy you pearl. Let's take a trip all over the world. You're my shorty, you're my baby, I want you, girl. Hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty, a long time man I pray you. Sure, hey, shorty, I'm talking to you. Come on, shorty, a long time man I pray you. Sure.
I'm fucking
Yes,
with that.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
You hear the difference?
That's that shit front to back, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah, but listen, you hear the difference in the song from when you originally heard it?
Oh yeah. The mix down is different, right?
Yeah.
The verses are the same though.
The verse is the same, but there's some
Right.
more, there's some added ad lib to the song, and the mix is mixed better than it was
Okay.
before.
Right, because I hear it clear. It's more a little clearer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, so I just actually launched our first publishing company.
Wow.
Big
Yes,
business.
yes, because you know when you go to other companies, they take all your money and you put your music out, and you know
Okay, that's big.
They're making
Yeah.
big. No, so so my music is getting published by our own company.
Nice.
So you're not gonna,
That's nice. Yes.
whatever you have on Apple Music and Spotify right now is going to be there, but moving forward, you're going to get it on our own platform. It's going to be on YouTube because we published the album twice. We published it on it's on YouTube twice, but we're going to pull the first one down because we actually we mix some of the songs and get the quality is better. So we submitted to take the first version down. So the updated version was published last night, and it's crazy because the first version not even have 1,000 play. The version we published on our own platform have about 4,000 plays since last night.
Wow.
Yeah, big shit.
It's like 3,000 or something.
Yeah.
Drop something.
Drop a horn. Drop a horn.
If you go to YouTube and look up DJ CEO Cat, the Message full album. Search that. Right?
It's fire too,
Yeah.
from front to back.
From front to back. Like, but the only thing in YouTube, you know, it's on Audio Mac, because we use Audio Max for part of our publishing, and we use YouTube. You know what I mean?
got
We're
you.
trying to figure out how to get a contract at Apple and Spotify and everything without them taking all the money. Because when you stream through Apple, you stream through Spotify, like Snoop Dogg said, he got $1 billion stream, only got 40 grand out of $1 billion stream. Like, come on,
That's
man.
wild.
They make so much money. So, you know what I mean? We're not trying to
So
knock
how
them.
would it work through your publishing company? Now you will publish it first through your company.
We get
and then send it
100%
through-
revenue.
Okay.
Not from
But you will
YouTube.
publish it first to the publish company and then send it to Spotify. But you have to have some type of relationship with them.
So we're working
before
on
they
that.
acknowledge the company, right?
Yeah, we're working on that part as we speak. So artists is out there. If you want to get
That's
your
big.
stuff published, contact us. You know what I mean? We work with you. You trust me, we're not gonna take all your money. You understand? We need some of it, but not all of it, like the other companies. I know those companies are big and they're gonna give us a fight, but you know what I mean? We're still gonna fight. We're not trying to knock them. We're just trying to make sure the artists get taken care of properly.
Right.
You know, because I'm an artist too, and I got music on Spotify and stuff. We get pennies. That's all we get, pennies. And if we get pennies, we don't get no money.
That's what I'm saying. What you did was big, Cat. That was big.
Yeah, it's important. It's important to have your own, to have our own, where you can help out.
Right.
You know, that's amazing.
And the artists
That's amazing.
Amazing. And then the artists get appreciated for doing their artistry and they get compensated properly.
I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys something. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna pull up the album and you're gonna see the date it came out and the numbers are on it already. It's 3,200 and something.
Nice.
On it.
Business I waste
That shit's spinning, Cat. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, let me see something. I'm gonna try to
deserve it because that album is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I could put it over here real fast so y'all could see it. Give me a second. Let me go to. I'm gonna show you the stacks on the album.
And in the meanwhile, while Cat doing that, ladies and gentlemen, you listening, you want to interact, you know what I'm saying? Call up. Let us hear what you got to say about the conversation we had. We had a couple of topics all over the place like bird shit, but it's Sunday. We're eyeing it out, you know what I'm saying? So here's the number that you can call, 848-480-6371. That's 848-480-6371. Call in and interact with us, man. And get the conversation more popping.
All right, so you could see that it's a little small, but you probably could see this at DJ CO Cat, the Message full album. This album got there it go. Let me show the numbers. And it got some comments up there. That's from he was post 1 day ago. Right? That was yesterday.
Oh, nice. I see it right now.
He got 3.2K already.
Wow. That's what's up.
So
That's
people
good.
people liking
it nice.
Yeah, not only that though, people liking the boy music.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, people liking the boy music, man. You know what I mean? I think, I put a lot of work in this album right here. You know what I mean? So, for all the haters, you know what I mean? Hey, we appreciate we appreciate the haters. We don't appreciate love them. We appreciate the haters. You understand?
Hey, yo, that's walking billboards. That's cool. That's walking billboards.
Yeah, walking billboards.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
so that's what it is, man. We working. You know what I mean? We're working.
Well, congratulations to you on that, Cat. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And
Big up.
I appreciate everybody that's tuning, actually viewing the album. You know what I mean? A lot of people telling me they like the joint. You know what I mean? They say they put it in. It's like one of those albums that you don't have to skip a song.
Front
yes,
to back,
absolutely.
Front to back. But Wody, listen to the updated version of the album. What I sent you before is old. You got to go to.
You mix it again.
Yeah, we mix it. Some of the songs got mixed better. This is the official version.
Okay.
That's why we pull in the first version that we put up.
Oh, so I gotta buy another version.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah, what up? God damn it. Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you. You don't have to buy it again. I'm gonna send the version to you. I could send you the YouTube link.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's right on
that's
YouTube.
fine.
You could just listen from back to front. I mean, you could bring the song back. You just, bring the song back on YouTube if you want. You know how to do that.
Right.
But on audio,
I have to show support because I know. Listen, Cat, hold on.
Yeah.
Cat, I know how hard you work and I know how far you're coming from. Remember, we notice things. You feel me? So automatically we have to support when you do something good. You know what I'm saying? The righteousness that you got right now, and
Absolutely.
the way you are right now, you're killing it right now, loving it, man. So I have to support that. You know what I'm saying? And get some of that good energy around the world. Like, you feel me? It's a message for everybody. So people go cop that album. You know what I mean? DJ CEO Top Cat. You know what I'm saying? DJ CEO Top Cat. The Message. The album from front to back. What is it? I think it's 12 or 15.
12
songs.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 13 songs on Audio
13.
Mac. We have a
I was in the
bonus.
sweet spot.
If you go to Audio Mac and search Audio Mac, it's 13 songs on the album. Because one of the songs is not really on the album. It's like a bonus, so we added to it, and we just add that to the album. But the official album only got 12 songs. The one's on YouTube. But I want to play the song that's added to the album. I'm gonna play a song. I don't know if you guys heard this one yet, but I'm gonna play a song.
It's by yourself or
this is a message to my kids.
Oh, okay.
You never heard it, right?
I didn't hear this one. When you sent it to me, I heard it.
I heard it.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah. Yo, it's heartfelt. It's heartfelt.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna play it. All right.
I could not say it was wrong or right. It's heartfelt.
Yeah. All right. Message to my kids.
It's stress and pain. See your cat. Dear Mikey, you know I love you. You are my puppy. I know you see them fights from your mommy and your daddy, but don't worry, you know we got you like every day. I wish that everything could be a little different. Hey Lati, you are my queen. I really mean that. I know that one day you will grow to be a star, so don't you worry, cause daddy got you.
Bob.
Dear Mikey, you know I love you. You are my puppy. I know you see them fights from your mommy and your daddy, but don't worry, you know we got you like every day. I wish that everything could be a little different. Hey Lati, you are my queen. I really mean that. I know that one day you will grow to be a star, so don't you worry, cause daddy got you. You are a star. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not a star. You a star like every day. Up on them stage, you popping on them stage like daddy, little girl. You a star. You going far, like very far. Don't let them haters tell you that you're not a star. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Remember that I love you, and I told you that I love you morning, noon, and night. Hey KYM, you a star, and you know that I love you too. No matter what nobody say, just remember that I told you that I love you. It don't matter what your mommy say. Hey little Nas out there with the drip in the ATL, you know that I love you too. Just remember that I told you that I love you. It don't matter what your daddy say. Red Deuce, Jacquees, you are my son. I know you know that. I just wish we were a little closer. I know my family told you many things, but if you never heard it from the horse's mouth, don't you listen to anything they got to say. Families and loved one talk every day. I was missing from your life for many years. I hope you found your place in your heart to forgive me. My daddy, he wasn't there like he's supposed to. He left me in them streets, so I had to find my way. Life is life, you live and learn. But when you learn, just turn your life around to live a better day. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Remember that I love you, and I told you that I love you morning, noon, and night. Hey KYM, you a star, and you know that I love you too. No matter what nobody say, just remember that I told you that I love you. It don't matter what your mommy say. Hello, Nas out there with the drip in the ATL, you know that I love you too. Just remember that I told you that I love you. It don't matter what your daddy say. Little Nas, your mommy miss you. I hope you know that. You took a little trip, went away, you never came back. Your mommy brought you in this world, daddy never did. Mommy birthed you in this world, daddy never did. I hope you know the pain and sorrow mommy had to deal with. I hope you understand what mommy had to deal with. But nevertheless, you know we still love you. I do wish you will come back.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that. I love that. Message to my kids. I love that.
Yeah, message to my kids. You know what I mean? Everything on there is not made up. It's actual fact. You know what I mean? I spoke about my young born. You know, when you're around somebody, you argue, not physically fight. I was like, yeah, Mikey, I know you see the fights for your mommy and your daddy, but I wish everything would be better. You know what I mean? That's actual true. Then I went into Lati, which is Star Lexi, my daughter, the artist. And I told her she's a star. She's always going to be a star. She's going to go very far. Then the other one is my oldest son, right? Which is Jacquees. We're not that close because I wasn't in his life for years. Because family, full up his head with stuff. That's why I said never listen to family if you don't hear it from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? Then I got to my dad, where I was like, he left me in the streets, which is actually true. I had to find my way. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
That part resonated with me a lot right there.
Yeah.
I fucking with that part right there.
Yeah. So I had to find my way. My dad's still in my life, but you know, coming up, he wasn't. You know, I had this conversation before. You know what I mean? It's still love there for him. You know. I'm
Hey,
not,
Cap.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, Nas.
Nas is this Tasha. Tasha have 2 sons.
Okay.
KY, him, and Nas. Nas is the last one I spoke about that he had went on vacation to visit his dad and he never came back. So that's why I said Little Nas in the ATL, he went on a vacation, never came back. So that's what I'm talking about. And his mom, you know, from a mom's perspective, I know Carrie could understand what I'm saying. It's hard for a mother because you guys carry them 9 months. You understand? Even though we play a part, but we didn't carry them for 9 months. So that bond that the mom have with the kids is different from the bond the father have with the kid. So this is why I said to him that I hope you understand what your mommy had to deal with. Mommy birthed you in this world, daddy never did. So I don't feel as if you should have left like that. And it's not like you had an issue of visiting your dad. You could see your dad whenever you want. She wasn't stopping you, but the fact that you just left and just never came back.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, so from a mom have to deal with that. And so that's why, you know, I said it like that. I hope you understand what mommy had to deal with. You know what I mean?
So I love that. That realness. I love that. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna have to do like a little tiny desk kind of shit going on where you know, for each song you break him down. So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because when you do that right there, it brings the song out way fucking more. You know what I'm saying?
The album is called The Message. Don't forget that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my favorite song on the album thus far, I'm getting ready to play it. I have a clip for that. Let's go.
What do you think? Okay, walking up to the mic now.
It's a feel-good music right here. Check it.
I've seen too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shot.
I had to slow it down a little.
Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I see envy, I see hate, I see keepers at the gate. We love happiness, we love joy, we love people full of joy. Education is the key. Work hard for the fee. Keep your head high to the sky. No more sadness, no more lies. Peer hustling every day. No more sadness, no more pain. I see goodness in your eyes. Don't let people tell you lies. Be a wise man to your wife. Be a smart man in your life. Getting paper is the thing. Live a good life is the thing. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Sure. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine.
Yes. That's one of my favorite songs too.
Well, Bond. I think it put you in a good mood, though.
Yeah.
A nice little beat. And then we have top boys. It's like everybody feel like they're gonna wait for something. Is it right there? Yes. Universal feeling.
Yeah, that's that waiting. That's my favorite song on the album. But listen, all my songs are the favorite, but that's my one because that song came from the heart. You understand what I said? And I actually been waiting for a long time to get my shine.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And you know what I mean? You know, too many teardrops, too many crime, social media controls the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. I get up every morning just to see the sun shine. Mm-hmm. You know what I said? Yeah. Yeah. I see what I said. I see envy. I see hate. I see keepers at the gate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's relatable, man.
Yeah.
Relatable and talks about what's going on.
You love happiness?
Everybody.
Y'all love happiness and joy, right?
Any direction you can take it.
Y'all love happiness and joy, right?
Of course.
Yeah, we love happiness. We love joy.
Yes.
Absolutely. We love to see people. We love to see people full of joy.
Mm-hmm.
Education is the key. Work hard for the fee. Yes. Keep your head high to the sky. No more sadness, no more lie. You know what I mean? Peer hustling every day. You know what I said?
Every day, all day, every
bars
day.
And slow bar to death. We'll come up with that slow bars.
Meaningful bars.
Absolute
meaningful,
substance.
Yeah.
Substance.
Yeah, and that's what the album is. That's what the album is called. The Message. Go over there on YouTube, man, and search DJ Xio Cat The Message. You know what I mean? The updated version. There's an older version there. It's not old, but it's been out like 3 weeks. But we're removing that. We're waiting for the platform that we put it onto take the album down. So sooner or later you won't see the first one we put up. But the one that you could really stream right now, it got a different album cover. You know what I mean? Got a different picture. The one with the younger Xio Cat on it, we're removing that album. And the updated version is the one with a recent picture on there. And it's that one is DJ Xio Cat, The Message full album. You could just put that in your car, make sure you put your Bluetooth on. Don't listen to that just on your phone. You got to put that in some speaker.
Yeah.
You gotta let that joint bang, you know what I mean?
Right. Now it's getting nice outside.
Yeah.
Roll the windows down.
And if you're riding through the blocks, if you're riding through the blocks out to the park, if you're riding through the blocks to the park, make sure you pump that all the way up.
Windows all the way down too.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Boy Production, man, on that track right there, bro. Joe Boy Production. DJ Johnson. We haven't heard from DJ. Matter of fact, we haven't heard from him today. Did we hear from him? No, we didn't.
No, not yet.
DJ Johnson, call us up, sir.
He better know he's part of the program now. He's part of the program now. Every Sunday we gotta know what he's cooking.
Every Sunday, right?
Yeah.
We gotta know what he's cooking, what kind of music he got cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I have something new from him too. You know what I mean? Because
that boy put out shit every week.
Yeah, he supports us, so we got to make sure we return the support back to DJ Johnson.
Absolutely.
Let me see what I got from him because I know I seen something. Okay, this is a MP3, right? That's a new joint from him and the other guy that we played last week. Okay, I thought it was a new video, but I don't see a video up here of him right now. All right, so DJ Johnson, I know you have a new video out. Can you send that to me real quick? Send it to djceocatmusic@gmail.com. DJ no, not DJ. ceocatmusic@gmail.com. Well, actually, I'm giving the wrong email out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Because I'm used to him sending me stuff directly to me. But send it to mixuptvvideo@gmail. Send me the new video you got. You know what I mean? We got some minutes left before we go. We got like 20 minutes. So if you send it in time, matter of fact, let me call DJ, man. I ain't gonna wait for him to call us. We're gonna call him. How about that?
Let's call him up.
Let's call him up. You know what I mean?
I told you he became part of the show, and from the beginning, we gotta keep it going.
Right.
I'm gonna call him real quick.
See what the general I cook.
Let's call DJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can call in too. The number is 848-480-6371. Right?
Yeah. Hopefully you're good. He usually will pick up already.
Maybe he's 2 hands in the pot, you know?
Yeah, he put 2 hands in the pot. Yeah.
6, 4, 6.
All right, so he didn't answer. So DJJ, I hope everything is fine with you.
Yeah, bless up, General.
Let's call us up. All right, anybody for you? One of them artists call up now. You know, Pepper Killer, what go on? Give me a call now. You know what I mean? I want to talk to an artist real quick. Let me see which one of the artists are actually tuned in right now. 848-480-6371. Let me see which one of the artists them tune in right now. You know what I mean? We need one of the artists them to call me up. Call us up right now, 848-480-6371. Or if you have my direct number, you can call me there. And everybody have my direct number, you know. But, you know, if you have my direct number, you know, whichever artist out there with the direct number, you can call me up right there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So while we wait for the call, let's talk. What's up?
So I heard that Snoop Dogg, there may be a biopic coming out for him. It's in the works right now. So Universal Pictures is working on developing a biopic with Snoop Dogg. What you guys think about that? Would you go watch it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's Snoop, you know. Snoop, let me tell you something. Worldwide,
he's the biggest.
Listen, he's the biggest hip hop artist worldwide.
Absolutely.
Bigger than Jay-Z worldwide, bigger than
Absolutely.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop is big, like worldwide, yeah. You go to some countries or somewhere where you'll be surprised. You mention certain name, you mention Snoop and they know who Snoop is.
Absolutely. And he reinvented himself so many times, which is such a beautiful
Yeah,
Such a
exactly.
beautiful thing. I think one of my first tape I ever bought was Doggy Style. Nigga, that's why I cuss like this.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, I'm telling you, original from that was 94, man. It's 2025.
I know
So,
he's been in the game for a long time, and he was pretty young back then, right? He was like what, 18 years old or something like that.
yeah, something like that. Somewhere's 1920, somewhere's in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Exactly,
he
but
was
yeah, around there.
young though. He was pretty young when he first came out. So yeah. So I mean, it's interesting. A director named Alan Hughes was probably going to be directing it. He's directed Menace to Society and The Book of Eli. So those are good movies. And then its screenplay writer is Joe Robert Cole. He wrote Black Panther.
Oh,
So,
right, okay.
yeah,
So he works
so
with this guy too. From the
sounds like some talented people working on it. So
Yeah.
it should be a good a good movie, a good following of his life. So it sounds. I mean, I'll definitely watch.
It's a lot to cover in like 3 hours, right? 3
I
hours.
know it better.
Yeah.
94 plus before. That's a lot to cover. But I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing it too. I'm not a fan of everybody, but Snoop, yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Fuck
so
with this
let me put a little twist and something real quick. So Terrence Howard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrence Howard said at one point Diddy was trying to bang him out.
Whoa.
Oh, he was on this guy talking.
Y'all didn't see that?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
He spoke about it.
Nigga, I stay with the new shit. I stay in the new shit.
Yeah, he spoke about it. He said he got invited. Let me find the damn clip.
I'm gonna show you. Yeah, he said he came over there. He wanted him to do a song or something. And the first time he came over there, they were sitting at the table, niggas just looking at him and shit. So he left again, and he called again for him to come through to hear his album or something towards that twist. You know, don't take my word for all thing. Then nothing happened, so he came back again, and no, he didn't come back the third time. It's what do you call that shit? Somebody that was handling Terrence Howard told him that
His
Diddy
manager?
yeah, something like that. You feel me? It was like, yo, Diddy wants to bang you, I think. that's what he said. That's what Terrence Howard said. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it.
I got it right here on Chef.
Yeah, what's the name of the podcast? So we give him some love too. It's a legendary podcast.
It's a PBD podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, PBD podcast.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I like that podcast too. For sure.
I'm trying to find the part where you said, okay, right here. I got that one right here. All right, so let me pull that one up and let you hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm not just making stuff up.
Right.
That was wild.
Yeah. That's what the man said. That's what the man said. So, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
wild. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Hold on. Let me see if I could get it right here. All right, here we go.
You know, there's a short life in
Why do you think
world.
that is? What the creative side is?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far. You know, who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what Heath had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head. You know, but when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach. And you threaten to punch them in the mouth. Or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about...
Wow.
Puffy was trying to do it to everybody.
Yeah, the man said Puffy was trying to bang, yo. Pause. So, I mean, I know, I don't, listen. Do what you want to do with your life. Just don't bring that in my circle. Because I'm a man. I was born a man. I'm going to always stay a man. And I don't hang out with people that thinks that they're not a man. Mm-hmm. Now, if that's what you choose to do, that's your prerogative. Just don't bring that around me. Period. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't wish death for nobody and none of that stuff. I'm just saying I don't agree with that. And nobody in this world, no one in this world is going to make me agree with that. I believe in God. I believe in God's word. If God don't like something, I don't like it.
I mean,
Trump said you come in this world a man, so you're supposed to be a man. Trump said you come in this world a woman, you're supposed to be a woman. And like Terrence saying, your manhood and your integrity, and he's talking about all the stuff that people giving up for money.
Right.
So money more important than your manhood to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right.
No, if Puppy like dudes, he just like dudes. That's him.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what he likes. It's not illegal to like a man. Just don't bring that shit around me.
What was one of the most important part that I heard about when he was talking about sticking to what he's talking about is that you lose something spiritual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You lose something spiritually out yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you give away being who your identity is as you was born. You know what I'm saying?
And you could see that because Puffy, he admitted to him being on drugs and
that pink cocaine, baby.
That pink cocaine, taking stuff, and so maybe he was trying to wipe away things that he had to do and did and whatever to be Puffy, So damn, it's sad to hear that you gotta sell this and sell that.
No, to sell this and that. No, you gotta sell your ass. It ain't no this and that. It's one straight to the point. That's what you gotta do in this industry to be out millions of dollars.
Right. So it's just sad to hear,
They said Quincy Jones used to fuck Tevin Campbell.
I'm ready. That nigga?
Yeah, you never heard of that?
Yeah.
I know you guys heard that. That's why you never heard anything about Tevin Campbell. You just fucked the music out of him.
Oh my God. You know what's so funny about this shit, right? I'm gonna tell you what's so funny about
He passed away, right?
The fascination.
Maybe Quincy Jones, not Tevin Campbell.
No, Quincy Jones passed away?
I believe so.
Yeah, Quincy.
Well, that's
right.
Quincy is a legend, though, when it comes to music. I don't know about his personal life.
Yeah, but you lose legacy when you. I'm not trying to speak on the dead, but you lose legacy when you don't walk in God's house. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You don't necessarily know if this is
true or not. You're right.
Because people could say stuff, and so. I'm like what Worthy Magic said. He was a legend, opened doors for a lot of people, did a lot of things for the black musicians and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to hear that about Tevin Campbell.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. I'm gonna take. No,
what Jamaican nigga said, swim around.
Yeah,
they call him swim around, right?
Swim around. Who?
You swim around.
Who they call
Tevin
Swimmerang?
Campbell, Swimmerang.
That's why they call him Swimmerang because of the situation.
They
I'm
call
telling
him
you
Fish Swimmerang, right?
about. Yeah.
Nah,
All right. So look. So hear me out. You guys probably agree or disagree with this. Now,
what's that?
they should come out with a law that you go to prison for life if you have sex with the same sex.
Yeah.
There should be a law for that. Because that's against God law. So why it's not against man law?
You know what's so crazy for the percentage of how much of a people they are when it counts on a vast scale of how many people in the world, 8 billion, and they think they count up to like less than 1%. They'll have so much influence. There has to be something going on. There has to be. Let me put on my Tim Fire Kofi again. Yeah. There has to be something going on because it's crazy how they just push that shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I've known gay people. I correspond with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Make sure. Hold on. Let me get this. Make sure they know who I am and I know who they are and they respect it.
Just
do
not cross my path. I don't care what you do. Just don't cross my path.
Right. Respect me as a man. I respect you as a man.
Like how they. I don't mean to cut you. Just like how they get offended when you.
My point is, Kat. Right? Why are they pushing it so hard? Like, you feel me? Like, why do they care? If you realize it, like I just said, out of all the people in the world and the percentage of how many people are gay compared to the whole population besides from them, and it just seems like
I can answer that question for you.
TV.
I can answer that for you.
Go ahead, let me hear.
Because it's easier to do wrong than right. That's why. You got the you got God and you got the devil, right?
Right.
It's way more wickedness in the world than positiveness. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's lopsided. You feel me? If you on the block, all right. So use us for instance, right? If you put 30,000 all black, and I'm sorry I'm saying this, in one room, I don't think we're going to come out 30 people.
We're going to eat,
tear each other up. You understand what I'm trying to say? Not all the time, but I'm just saying it seems that way. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong, correct me.
I don't agree.
I don't think we love it. I'm trying to make a point here. I don't think we love each other like we're supposed to. We're supposed to love each other more. You understand? That's why we don't stick together that much. Love makes you stick together. I don't care what nobody says. Love makes you stick together. So apparently we don't love each other like that. That's why we're not unified like that. We hate each other more than we love each other.
Not to make an excuse, but we're coming out of such. If you do your history and look at
keep blaming it on that, man. I'm gonna disagree with you.
I'm not blaming it, but there's things that
if you got a stove and you put your hand on the fire, you're gonna get burned.
Imagine putting a plastic bag on your motherfucking head and fucking your mother. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, but that happened years ago.
There's a thing called Darby Dose that was made in Jamaica, where the other Jamaica would shit, the other slave was shitting other slave mouth.
Yeah,
it's a lot of, you get what I'm saying? Like sex farms. Even the whole gynecology practice came off for just practicing. Tuskegee, it's a lot of mental anguish. Like it takes years to work these things out. You know what I'm saying? Because even all right, for instance, how did I'm not blaming you, I'm just looking at it from different angles. You get what I'm saying? Being objective. You get what I'm saying? Because even if the baby wasn't there for it and it's in the mother's belly and everything, he gonna feel all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because the Willie Lynch paper, remember how they would set it up? You take the biggest and the baddest, you break them down. You know what I'm saying? Let the mother and the child see it, then she's going to teach it right now. So right now, we getting whipped without getting whipped, and we still getting whipped. You feel what I mean? But there's a special couple of people that's going to come out of it. You get what I'm saying? And we can't just be saying that everybody going to do that. Because even with any race or anything like that, there's always a different type of people that come out of that, when they still got degenerates and everything.
I'm gonna say to that is that this we are all in America brainwashed to see each other as we're not we're not helpful to each other. We don't want to be each other's friends. We don't. This is what they push on you. They show this to you, but I don't believe it's true. I believe Black people are the most hardest working people. They're the most
No, I'm not saying we're not the hardworking.
loving people. Loving people.
Majority though.
Yeah, it has a play onto it. It's what were these saying? It's what there's people who's what they've been through, and then haven't had the chance to rise above that, to wake up and realize your true strength and your true power. But I truly believe there's so many Black people who are friendly, want to do
Yes, there
for
is.
others,
Yes,
want to
there
do for.
is.
So
Yes, there
I feel
is.
if you
Yes,
did
there
put a
is.
bunch of us in a group together,
Right.
I don't
All right.
think it would come out. Maybe a couple people, maybe we have to like do something to a couple people to end the negative, so we could then the rest of us could work together and come up and
Right,
be,
everybody can't go.
on top. Yeah,
I think I got to
but
give you some examples, Carrie.
I know all the examples.
All right,
Trust
all right.
me,
So
we
I
see it on
probably
TV,
yeah.
but
No.
I'm not gonna be the one to. I'm not gonna give up on
Yo, hold on. The most
people.
important part you said just a while ago is that you see it on TV, but in
Yeah.
a real life,
I'm talking about real
it's
life.
something different.
It's something different.
You know
Listen,
what I'm
all
saying?
right. So I'm gonna give you a few examples, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many Black-owned banks you think there is?
But there's a
You
reason
can't.
for that.
Okay, well, we're not gonna go to the reason because there's a lot of Black people that's multimillionaires that got money that could start banks. I don't care what nobody tells me.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they don't, because we don't trust each other to do that, because we think we're gonna take each other money and run us out of business. Listen, let me explain some stuff to you. I'm not speaking about all Blacks. You got some Blacks that's firm. You understand? I'm saying if you go down the street, you see gas stations and you see supermarkets. They're owned by Black people. I'm trying to get to the unity and the togetherness. This is where I'm getting at. Look, I'm just keeping it. Let's just speak real. Right?
So we really don't have a community.
Talking stuff, and actually living and doing stuff is two totally different shit. We could talk all day. You understand what I'm trying to say? And what I disagree with is the fact that we went through slavery and we know that we're being brainwashed. The fact that we know that shit, we know it. So are we gonna stick with just knowing we're being brainwashed and not doing anything about it? And the fact that we know we're being brainwashed? Come on now. We're gonna keep talking about
That's why I said a couple of few.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch the wind of the drift.
We got enough sense to know though.
What's broadcast? Because it was important that Kevin said on TV. What was broadcast around the world? Because some people don't even meet.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta stay away from it. That's why it's called television.
Programming. I'm not saying there's a excuse for anything. I'm not doing that. But you gotta look at the elements that surround you, to combat it.
It's called television. It's called that TV was put here to brainwash us, and we're still going off of TV and what we're seeing on TV. Not everything that comes on that television screen is actual
radio,
fact,
TV,
Right.
radio, TV.
magazine.
But I feel like have you
Are they treat you
I
any
know
good
I
schools?
have not, but have you truly done your research? Have you truly looked in your community to find people who look like you, who are doing the work, who are doing, because
yes,
I don't know the percentage, but I can say that I know that there are many Black people out there trying to do
Yes.
good for the community and coming together.
And you're
and
1,000%
working
right.
together.
You're
Yeah.
1,000% right. But it's a percentage, unlike the other people, the percentage when it comes to us is less than other race.
You can't say that because
No. Why I can't say that? We don't.
The English them.
You gotta go by the
English them.
percentage of
You're
how
not.
many
You're not.
people.
I don't
We're
think
not-
you guys.
how many-
I
how
don't
many
think you
Black
guys
people out there
following
in
me.
America?
I don't think y'all
40
following
million,
me at all.
40 million?
Listen, y'all not following what I'm saying. I'm speaking off of
The
facts.
ratio you're talking about.
Yes.
The ratio.
I'm speaking of
comparing
what do
to
we
other
actually
races.
own? What do we actually have? I'm not saying we don't have nothing, but I'm talking about percentage. You get what I'm trying to
No,
say?
you're right, 'cause we don't even have a community.
We don't, because we don't work
We
with
have
each other.
neighborhoods.
We don't work with each other much, and that's come from love and unity. You can't have unity without love. One don't work with it. What doesn't work with the other? Unity is love. You understand what I'm trying to say? So we don't have anything because we're not unified like that. We could talk, and I'm not saying all of us. Let me clear that up. I'm saying we could do better because we know better. Regardless of what we've been through in our past, we have enough sense to know because we know what we've been through. We identify what we've been through, but what exactly are we doing about it? That's my question.
Well, everybody can't go, man. That's it. Everybody can't go because you can't put everybody in the box because it's degenerates and everywhere.
Yeah. I just want to be clear.
I hear what you're saying about the percentage and the ratio and everything. But this whole shit do not function without black people. So
no, it don't. It don't.
This whole thing do not function.
And that's how powerful.
So.
And that's how powerful we are. We're so powerful. We don't even know how powerful we are.
The whole culture, everything. Every culture you look around, you see that.
A lot of the stuff you see that the other people doing and making millions off of, we invented it.
So I get what you're saying about owning shit, right?
It's because we're not unified while we're not in the position they are in. Just understand what I'm trying to say. The love is not there like it's supposed to be among such because it can't be unified if we don't love.
I think the love is there, but again, we get distracted. We get distracted about the things that they put out there. That's why all right, for example, these rappers who, and I'm not saying all of them, some of them, and I can say that for athletes as well. I'm not saying all of them, I'm saying some of them. The ones that we see on TV, them you see them have the chain and the car and the
content,
the watch,
and the content,
and they're not talking more about buying land. And
you're saying the same thing I'm saying. You're saying this. They don't got no love. They don't love. They don't love us. That's why they put out shit like that. They gotta love us to put out the right shit.
Don't forget about the bootleg.
But I'm just saying though.
I don't think it's necessarily love. It's just miseducation. Lauryn Hill spoke about it. It's a miseducation. You think what?
So why we don't educate each other then? Why we keep letting these people educate us? Why we don't educate each other? We are blaming. See, we know
there's people who are.
Listen,
there's a lot of black people who make it, and they feel like they can't get nowhere with another black person on their side.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Sometimes black men marry white women because they feel with another, and black women marry white men because they feel like they cannot reach to where they want to with another black person with them. I'm not gonna get this far with my same color. But that's just what I mean. I'm like, it's just miseducation. I don't feel like it's not love. I feel like the love is there, but it's just that it's blocked from the misconception of things, the things that you sit and watch TV. Our kids are on TV all the time. Our kids are on social media all the time. So it's like what you see that distracts you from what is important. You know what I mean?
All right, so it goes. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. I thought that's why I thought you were took a breath. But yeah, that's why it goes back to what I was talking about with the slavery and everything, being trained in the mental state. You know what I'm saying? From that, you pass down these things that you know what I'm saying, that you still have to deal with right now. Because postpartum slave syndrome. You know what I'm saying? There has a name for it. It's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's in like your feelings and your nerves is in your DNA. That's why it's important for you to kind of sit with yourself and do all that thing. And I think individually, as I'm trying to do right now with myself individually, then it becomes collectively. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like instead of trying to harness everybody who never even worked on themselves or did anything like that in the group. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making it collectively come by itself. You know what I'm saying? Naturally with your vibe. From you taking care of oneself first. You know what I'm saying? And getting that magic. You heard?
Yeah. Hey. And I guess I understand, Kat, I understand what you're saying. And I can agree to what you're saying all the time. It's just maybe that I'm frustrated with hearing all the time, oh, black people, we don't work together. And then the Jamaicans, we don't work together. It's just, it's hard to hear that, you know, and it's frustrating to hear
Well,
it at times
they said the
because,
truth hurting her, baby.
well,
You're
But you see people working together though. You see them working together.
You're hurting from the
You
truth.
see them working together though. That's the thing. When you hear that,
that's what I
when you see them working together, and then you hear that,
them.
it's like,
Yeah,
what are you
I
talking
see
about?
it.
You spread, you helping to
Yeah.
spread the nastiness, the slime. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
I want to say
Yes.
I want to say one thing.
Mhm.
I want to say one thing, and I'm gonna leave the subject there. If y'all want to elaborate more on it, it's on y'all. But I ain't gonna say
I
nothing.
think
else.
we aired it
I
out
ain't
a
gonna say
little bit.
nothing
We
else
got it.
more after I say this.
Mhm.
I know as a fact, if we leave the blaming game alone, because we know what we know already, and do more fixing than blaming, we'll be fine. We get up every day and we blame and point finger, blame and point. We already know what we know. So we're going to continue to stay on blaming, and not fixing. That's all I have to say. We stop blaming so much. We know what we know. We've been through what we've been through. You get what I'm trying to say? We got enough sense to know that.
Right.
We have to develop enough sense how to flip that around, because it can be flipped around. But if we don't do what we need to do for each other, for the community, and shout out to everyone, my brothers and sisters that's doing what they're doing for the community, but we need a lot more. Majority counts. Percentage, like I'm going to go back to the percentage again. Percentage is the key. A bigger percentage, you get a bigger result or better result. We got to stop pointing the finger now.
I agree.
We have to stop pointing the finger now, because we already know. I'm not throwing what we've been through under the table. You know, that always gonna be in the back. Just leave it in the back of your mind. Don't put it in the front of your mind. We need something. We need a way in the front of our mind that make us better. That make the percentage bigger. Just leave that negative stuff that we've been through in the back, in the rearview mirror. You can't grow looking in the rear. You can't go nowhere looking.
Absolutely not.
Can you drive looking in your rearview mirror? Don't you got to look in front of you?
Absolutely. It's a vision.
You're going to crash. Listen,
it's
you're
a
going
sight. It's a thing called a sight and a vision. I got what you're saying.
If you're in your car and you drive like this, just continue looking. Don't look in front. You look in the rear view mirror. What's going to happen? You're going to crash. We got to get out the. We got to get out the rear view mirror and look in the windshield where we're going.
Right.
We too much in the rear view mirror.
That's a fact.
That's where we at.
That was a good discussion. I hear you.
I ain't got nothing.
Vision and sight.
You want to elaborate on it more? Go ahead. I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
I just got one thing to say. I'm going to say that without the past, you can't
have a future.
Know your future, or make the future better. And I agree with you 100%. But I just want to add, because I feel that there are some people who just believes that all the things are in the past. It's still happening right now. It may not be as bad as it was in the past, but it's still happening right now. So we have a lot of work to do, as in, yes, we have to come together, and we're also fighting whatever is happening now as well. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that needs to be done. And, you know, I'm with you on that. From, you know, here on out, I'm going to try to just do my part, work on myself, and try to work within the community that I have, and do something about, you know, what's going on in my community, and try to do better. So that's all I'm gonna do and take.
The rear view mirror is important. The rear view mirror is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're driving, you gotta look to see if anybody coming on the side of you to cut you off. You get what I'm trying to say? So you gotta peek in the rear view mirror every now and then, but your main focus should be in where you're going.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm not trying to say don't look in the rear view mirror, because you have to. But don't focus too much on the rear view mirror. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Focus on the windshield and look on the road in front of you.
Mm-hmm. You know what I want to be the thing of the past? Us saying these things. I want where we're going to be like, yeah, man, you know, we work together. We have so much. So that's what I'm excited.
We got to motivate
and can't
more.
wait to see.
We got to implicate more motivation for each other in our
Yeah.
circle, because it seems like whenever one of us is growing, we don't like, most of us don't like to see that, so we don't motivate. We trying to chop down. That's one of our biggest issue. And like you said just now, I said I wasn't gonna say anything else, but I'm gonna say this because off of what you said though, Kevin.
Nah, keep pushing.
Off of what you said just now, like, you know what? Let me just leave it alone.
Nah, keep going. It's important to have this dialogue, like Karen was talking about, having a communication, and it's good for people to hear, to be open up to even
It's important.
think,
It's important.
even to think differently. Like, yeah, there is people out there that is working together. There is, you know, even though there is people out there that's not working together, which one are you gonna be? You're gonna choose, you know what I'm saying, to get that individual choice that you have to make. So it's good that we have these discussions. And keep elaborating. Don't bite the tongue, nigga.
We gotta teach. We gotta teach our kids better too. You understand? And the reason why the people that brainwash us, let me go back to the brainwash, that's continually trying to brainwash us, because we play a factor in that too these days. Because they know we're not unified like that. If we get more unified, they will not be able to do that, because we won't be brainwashed, because we'll be teaching ourselves. But we depend on them too much, because we're not unified enough so we could depend on us.
Yes.
You follow what I'm saying? And as long as we keep depending on the people that oppress us, we always gonna be in the same position.
Amen. Amen, my brother. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something that I seen just a while. Them niggas study us. They study everything about us, up and down.
Exactly.
We don't study them at all. We don't study them at all.
Yeah.
We study them. We know them. We
Not
are
as much as
forced
they
to
not
know
as much
them.
as they
We
study
know
us
them.
though.
We raise their kids. We know them. We know them.
And when we say them, let me clear this up, because we live. When
We talking about a mentality.
When we say them, I'm talking about the neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klans, the ones that don't like blacks. You got some white people out there that will stand with us and fight with us. Not
Yes.
talking about you guys.
No.
I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the racist people, the ones that's racist. And you have racist black too. I'm talking about everybody that's racist. You know what I mean? Everyone that doesn't look at us as one people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Those are the people we're talking about. We're not talking about good people that wants the same thing we want and understand the conversation we're having and see what we're trying to do and would love to help. We're not talking about whether you're black, white, or pink. It's not a color thing right now. I'm talking about the mentality.
Definitely. Yes. Well, I just want to say that, let's work together. We love each other. We wanna see each other go higher and higher. So, like, come on, people, let's work together. Let's love each other. Let's go listen to the message. Like, let's just love and do. And shout out to everybody. I
Invest
love you
in
all.
us, please.
Yes, on the Sunday church.
Invest in us, and for the little bit of handful of black business that we have, we should go buy from them and support them.
I'm trying.
You understand?
Yes.
We spend our money elsewhere, and the richer get richer, and those people that's keeping us down, we keep keeping them up. We're doing that to ourselves too. I hope you guys know that.
Speaking of that situation, right? There's a kid named Wallow. A grown man named Wallow. Wallow and Gilly, right? They got the $1 million podcast, Worth the Game. Did you see that rant he had when he had to go speak? He had a speech about, he was in front of a bunch of entrepreneurs. I guess that was in Philly. And he was telling like, yo, not because you're black, not because you're black doesn't mean that I'm going to support what you're doing. You just got to be efficient with quality service. You know what I'm saying? Since you brought that up, what do you think about that?
That's true. You got some, I'm not saying don't support other people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this. We put too many energy in building everybody else up, except us. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but what do you think about that situation, though? Just because you're black, we gotta buy black. You feel me? If you're not giving quality service,
people gonna buy what they like. And if you're a black-owned business and you got something I don't like, and the white man got it, I'm gonna buy it over there because I don't like it. I'm not gonna not buy it because you're black. You understand what I'm trying to say? So what Rollo's saying, he have a point.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not discrediting what he's saying. I'm just saying, and I'm not discrediting the white people business. I'm just saying we need to generate more wealth for our people.
Yes.
That way we could give our own people loans, and we could own some stuff, and you know what I mean? And we're not like them, you know. We're not gonna do what they did to us. See, that's what they're afraid
That's
of.
what they're scared of. And also, let me tell you something. If they leave niggas alone, niggas would have been successful. Look at all these.
It would be a better world.
Rosewoods.
It would have been a better world.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Look at all it. It's not the fact that we're not just accumulating what we need to. They won't leave niggas alone. They won't leave niggas alone.
They see you
I'm
built.
saying.
I mean, you see, this goes back to what's happening now. Now, Diddy did something.
Right.
Diddy build up himself, then him go sell his
Billionaire.
soul and do all sorts of things. Now, everything that he's worked on that was good for the black community now is tainted and washed away or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They try to do the same thing to
Well,
like Jay-Z.
Diddy gotta be smarter than that. If you're really
No,
for the black people,
of course.
But there's a track record though. Kanye West, Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. It is like I'm just naming entertainers, but I'm pretty sure there's people that we don't even know about.
And you know
as
what?
far as inventions too, because even with that shooting up in New York and the Buffalo in that supermarket, there was a guy that invented how to get energy out of the air, the thin air. You know what I'm saying? Acting like it was a shooting. It's a lot of stuff that's going on where you get to a point where that threshold we need to pass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not blaming it on anything because we're resilient as hell, as you can see from everything. We stay optimistic. This is why everything that does go on in the culture of the United States all over the world, niggas gotta say yes first.
Yeah, Umar said something, right? And I'm gonna rephrase what he said, because that stuck with me when he said that. He said the wealthy blacks, right, instead of bringing the wealth back to their community and marry the black woman to get the black race more wealthy, they give the wealth back to the white that's already wealthy. He got a point, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He got a point. That's what I'm saying. We're doing it out to ourselves. They did it to us, but we are helping them do it to us too.
Yeah, because those people, their minds is still warped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it all comes back to teach your kids. You know, you uplift yourself. Know that you are, worthy. Know that you are somebody. Know that nobody is better than you. Like, know your truth. Know yourself. Know that you not shit. You it.
And I'm not saying as a black man you shouldn't date a white woman. Woman is woman. You know what I mean? You just have to know exactly what you're doing. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because you also have I'm pretty sure you have good-hearted white people, good-hearted white women. Not every white woman gonna do what most white women do to black men when they're rich. You understand? But it's like a gamble. It's like a gamble. It's like a gamble. It's like playing Russian roulette. You know what I mean? Because you don't know. You know, and for the good white woman, I'm not trying to bash the good white woman. I'm just talking about us as black men that's wealthy. Even the wealthy black woman that's married into the wealth already and give the wealth back to the wealthy. I'm blaming them too. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
I get that part too, and I really understand what you're saying, but I think it's, to add on to what you say, I think it's a mentality now that they're selling that mentality to everybody nowadays. You see Chinese bitches getting fat ass. You know what I'm saying? You see like certain things they just go crazy with, and it's a mentality like from all around the scope from different races. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you see, you're focusing on our race, which is what we're supposed to do. You feel me? We have these discussions of focusing on what we need to do better. And you hit a couple of good points, a lot of good points. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of good points, yeah.
Yes, you hit a lot of good points where we need to like come together collectively and start from love. That's the only way we're gonna get to unity. You get what I'm saying? And I dig that. And that's a good conversation to have. Absolutely.
It start with love. You know what I mean? We gotta
love yourself, and then you can spread that love to others.
Love
yourself.
If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
Yeah,
you
are lovable. You are capable. So just believe in it and act on it. Act on that love.
And for me Jamaican people, them Make we start do better too, here.
Yeah, we all blacks. We
all blacks. Yeah. But me I talk to my black Jamaican people them. We need to do better. I know we black, but you know, let me talk to directly. I'm being direct right now. You know, I'm being direct. We make we do better, all right? We gotta get out of here, you know.
Yes, but I think it was the right way to end the show. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Love on love.
Love. Absolutely. You already know.
Shout out to everybody that was tuned in though, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Big up to my co-host. See you guys next Sunday. We're gonna talk before then.
Everybody next Sunday, 4 p.m. Yeah.
4 p.m.
Podcast.
Hey,
I remember every day is a new day, and every day is a new day. All right.
Let me talk to the listeners and the viewers real quick. So I know a lot of you guys come on, and I notice the views go up and down. When we're playing the videos, there's more views, and we have the conversation is a little less. Now, if the artists them don't send the video, we can't show the video. We can't show what we don't have. You understand? And I used to go online. I used to pick videos. We don't do that no more. We gonna if an artist have a video and he's trying to promote themselves, then send the video in. If not, then we have other things that we could do on the show, like we did today, which we hit some valid points. You understand? It's still a video showcase show each and every Sunday, but we'll work on that as we go. We'll implicate the videos first, actually. I'm the only one that had new video today. I noticed.
Yeah.
But Kat, that's how we building it organically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We here and we're gonna be here, you know.
Yeah.
God will. With God will, you know what I mean, our health or whatever, we're gonna be every Sunday at 4 p.m. from 4 until. We don't have really a hand time because, you know what I mean, for 4 until, it all depends on how the show go. You understand?
Yeah.
We may give you 2 hours, we may give you 3 hours. Today we give you guys 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? Which is cool. You understand? Go over there and get the album, the message, the boy DJ See Your Cat, you know what I mean? Make the album go viral. I want to go viral, yo. I want to go viral.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
You know what I mean? And I mean, I see you want to make some nonsense where people are talking about chop off granny and scamming them think they go viral, but you got music for the soul that feed the soul, that put love in you in this album. You know what I mean? That's what needs to go viral. Not saying that because I'm an artist. I'm just saying that because it's a fact. We got music have a lot to do with what the conversation we just had. Music have a lot to do with that too. So it all depends on what we're putting out as artists. If we talk about love and fix the black community and fix we up, we have to fix we up in every way possible, including
that get that vibration, that good vibration,
including inside of me. Shout out to all the good artists them out there. The artists them are putting out the real something. You know what I say?
Pepper Killer, D.A.J. Johnson,
George Prophet, Vegetables, big up. You know what I say?
George Prophet, yes.
Yeah, Singer Ari, big up herself. You know what I'm saying? Me not forget Singer Ari. Snapper Chef, big up. You understand?
Yes.
We are missing, I guess, some names.
Green Apples. What my guy named Green Apple again? Ian Sweetness.
Ian Sweetness, big up herself. Yeah. You know what I say?
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else that we get out of here now, right?
We could get out of here. See everybody next week. Have a great week. Yeah.
Don't forget to turn your magic on, baby.
Turn the magic on. All right, so I'm going to take y'all out of here. I played this not too long ago, so I'm going to play it again. I'm going to take y'all out of here.
Thanks to the listeners to coming through and just spend your time with us and listen to our conversations that we talk. You know what I'm saying? It's always fun for me to be here on a Sunday. Now me and Lil Digress with the co-hosts, you know, DJ, CEO, Top Cat, and Carrot. You know, we're in the building. All right?
Yes.
Magic, baby.
Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. so long to get my shine. I see envy, I see hate, I see keepers at the gate. We love happiness, we love joy, we love people full of joy. Education is the key. Work hard for the fee. Keep your head high to the sky. No more sadness, no more lies. Pure hustling every day. No more sadness, no more pain. I see goodness in your eyes. Don't let people tell you lies. Be a wise man to your wife. Be a smart man in your life. Getting paper is the thing. Live a good life is the thing. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. Too many treasure, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to get my shine.